a gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Mike in Highland, also an American, so I guess David Bowie's afraid of Mike in Highland.
So why that today?
Because on this day, in 1997, Bowie released I'm Afraid of Americans from his 21st studio album, Earthling.
He did that with Trent Reznor.
With Nine Inch Nails.
Not initially. Trent Reznor came in. I've just been reading about it on a later mix, and I would assume this is the mix that has Reznor on it, and Ice Cube with vocals as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and which I found you can't really tell, but it's. But you know what soundtrack it was released on a movie soundtrack album. Showgirls.
Really?
Yes.
I wish I didn't know that.
It was supposed
that kind of ruins it a little.
I don't think it was in the movie. It was supposed to be released on a soundtrack for the movie Johnny Mnemonic.
That
which
makes
would make
more sense. Yeah.
But for some reason they didn't have it done in time. I don't know. So they put it on Showgirls. I don't know, Gina. I've watched some of Showgirls. I would like to see that movie open with that song going over the opening.
That might change how you feel about it.
I think it would explain the movie to me.
It would explain.
Yes, I think. Yeah, it's real. Boy, that's really good. He never seemed to lose his touch, did he?
Nope.
No.
And he always knew who to collaborate with. The initial collaboration on that was Bowie and Brian Eno, of course. Mm-hmm. And I'd like to hear that initial, what it sounded like before Trent Reznor got in there.
I've never heard any version other than that.
That's the only one I've heard too. But he and then Trent Reznor starred in the little video production they made of that song.
David Bowie got Trent sober.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't hold that against him. I mean, I don't criticize Bowie like that.
I think David Bowie could probably get anybody sober.
So here's an earlier version.
I'm just kind of looking here. Sounds a little different.
Yeah, quite a bit different, I think.
I don't like it as well.
That's pretty good. I think it's pretty good no matter what you do to it.
This is the with Reznor. Let's see.
Yeah, there are several mixes of it.
Yeah, different versions.
There is a live version of it. Apparently, he does it. He did it in concert a few times.
I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't.
Just isolated vocals.
I'm afraid I can't.
Interesting.
God is in
So many different versions.
Yeah, there's. Whoop.
Oh no, I don't like that. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I'm afraid of the world.
No, I don't want to wait a minute. This sounds like
I'm afraid I can't.
anime Bowie. I don't know what that was.
It was a mix of that song. You know. Apparently, Trent Reznor does the song with Nine Inch Nails every now and again. Lots of noises.
Any different versions.
It goes V1 through V6.
Yeah.
And it says Trent Reznor remixed all of them except for 5. He was drinking that day.
Yeah, this says Reznor notes he was struggling with sobriety at the time, and Bowie played an instrumental role in helping him recover and get clean. There were a number of times two of us were alone, and he said some things that weren't scolding, but pieces of wisdom that stuck with me. He said, there's a better way here. This doesn't have to end in despair or in death or in the bottom. You can choose a different way. And I guess after he got sober, he ran into David Bowie again, and he said, I'm sorry I puked on the rug in front of you. I'm really embarrassed I did that.
I was lucky enough to see Nine Inch Nails open for Bowie. And then they did that song together during Bowie's set. And that was really something.
Yeah, pretty great stuff.
Great show. All right, there you go. That's
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Yeah, that's what that was, all right. What we're going to do now is take a break and come back. Presumably we'll come back. Presumably. Nothing is certain in this world, but I'm fairly certain that we will come back after a commercial break. You can check in with us if you like. 877-602-9696 is the number to do that. 877-602-9696. We like to hear from you in the morning. Yesterday we had, was it Wyatt? That was great.
Yeah.
Telling us a joke. That was fun. So 877-602-9696, or you can text us if you prefer. 33986 is that number.
all right. UtahAdvocates.com.
The Advocates, 801-355-5550.
You can
have
call
that
that
number. Have that number handy.
You can call that number 24 hours a day. Sometimes accidents happen in the middle of the night. Don't wait till the morning to call the advocates. Get them involved as soon as possible.
And it's all kinds of personal injury cases that they handled. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, then you need to contact the advocates because you deserve an advocate. Motorcycle accidents, maybe you were injured while you were out running, dog bites when it gets to be wintertime, slip and fall accidents, all of that kind of stuff. The advocates, they can tell you on the phone probably whether or not that you have a case that they can take. And if they do take your case, they don't charge you any money for it throughout the whole process. They get you a settlement, and then they take their cut. The Advocates, 801-355-5550. You can call them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can also text, chat with them online, UtahAdvocates.com.
Radio.
We were talking about sandwiches earlier, and I'm hungry for a sandwich.
Really? Sometimes just a good, cheap gas station sandwich.
Will you eat a gas station sandwich?
Yeah, occasionally, if I have to.
I don't trust a gas station sandwich.
How about a hoagie?
I don't not
have a hoagie?
Not. You don't know how long they've been sitting there. The sandwich at the gas station is way down on the list of priorities for the people that work at the gas station.
Yeah.
They don't care about turnover or.
Now we got sandwiches out here in the cooler, and I don't know what kind.
Here?
Yeah.
Right now? There's sandwiches here
There's sandwiches out there right now.
Where?
out in the cooler there. You know, where you could buy the drinks and stuff?
Yeah. Again, how long are they out there?
I don't know. But will you do a gas station hot dog?
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay.
Maverick is like high-end convenience store gas station.
Yeah, they have
Hot
good
dog.
They have
I
good stuff.
trust Maverick.
You trust a gas station sandwich from Maverick?
Yeah,
I trust it.
I would.
Okay.
I think they take pride in the food that they offer at their.
Yeah, I've
Maverick
had
has
them.
all the good stuff.
They have the Bahama Mama.
They got the best bathrooms.
Their coffee is even pretty good.
They have the soda fountain. This sounds like an ad for Maverick. They have the soda fountain with like 50 different sodas, and you can add little vanilla to it, like I like.
Like
to
you
do.
like.
They have the good ice. Maverick knows what they're doing.
By the way, the owner of Maverick, Keith Maverick. Keith Maverick. Keith, we're going to send you a bill.
I'm going to send you a bill.
If we're traveling, we're talking about road trips earlier.
Yeah.
It's Memorial Day. People are taking road trips. We will
I do, too.
Destination Maverick on a
Yeah,
road.
I try to stop stop at a Maverick, and I'd rather go to a Maverick than a drive-through fast food place.
Oh yeah.
Really.
Now, you mentioned the flavored syrup for your sodas. I heard someone bitching about the movie theater ones. You know, where you pre-select
The
your
freestyle?
Yeah.
What was their complaint?
They just didn't care for them at all, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's not a good mix. I like it when I can mix my own.
Oh, is that the complaint?
Yeah, because the freestyle is a pre-mixed thing. But
Yeah, I don't mind.
yeah.
Get a,
Oh, you
cherry.
want to know my freestyle trick?
There is one.
Yeah. Well,
Is that they
If
have
you-
that at Harmon's too, don't they? That freestyle.
no.
No.
It's like a soda fountain.
Yeah, I know. I thought I saw one at Harmon's.
Here's my trick. So you have a pure drink that is the drink that you wanted,
Okay, say-
untainted by other drinks.
Say it's Diet Coke. All right.
Always go to the water tab and run a little water through there first.
Oh, otherwise you're getting the flavor of the leftover.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's a good
That's
trick.
my little freestyle.
You know, Gina, you are so amazingly creative about things that don't matter.
No, this,
That matters.
Just
no, this is helpful because
you
I'm.
put your brain to these things.
It's helpful.
a little
be-
water, just
because
a little-
I'm making my twice yearly trip to the movie theater, and I need to know this.
Do a little rinse
Okay.
because they all come through the same spigot.
All right. Thank you.
My little tip.
All right, 6:20. Let's get this over with.
You can do that. You can call us, can't you? 877-602-9696. That's the number. Check in with the Radio from Hell show. We do like to hear from you in the morning, so let your voice be heard. You can also text us 33986, but that's not quite as personal. We like the phone call. Shall we officially begin the show here? And I want to know, do we have a sponsor?
Well, let me let this sponsor it. Today is Things That Must Go. And we can't make them go if we don't know what they are, so you need to send them to us right now. What is bothering you? Email us, radiofromhell@x96.com, and we will read those on the air at about 7 o'clock and make them go away.
My back itches. That must go.
We'll send an email, radiofromhell@x96.com.
All right. The moon, 31.7% of full. It's a waning crescent moon. The next moon set will be today at 4:21 p.m. Today being Wednesday. It's the 15th day of October in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's National Roast Pheasant Day.
Oh,
Now, I don't believe I've ever had pheasant.
you haven't?
No, I don't think I'd like it either. Because
It's all right.
because I've had a duck. Now, domesticated duck, fine, it tastes good. But some wild ducks that people go out and shoot and bring in and eat, they just taste gamey to me. I don't.
Yeah, you wouldn't like pheasant then.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I would figure. It's National Shawarma Day. Shawarma can be made from many types of meat, including lamb, chicken, beef, or turkey, or perhaps even pheasant or duck. I don't know. It's National Cheese Curd Day. Now, I don't have anything against cheese curds, except I think curd is just an awful word. It's just cheese curd. It doesn't sound good, does it? Doesn't it sound awful?
Yes.
It's National. Well, that's because for you, it's got cheese
The
involved.
cheese part of it
But
is
the
off.
curd, but I mean,
Well, what about the people?
well, that's with a K, so it's different. So what? And I mean, there's lemon curd, which tastes good, but it's curd. It's National Lemon Bar Day, and it's National Grouch Day. And here's the picture of the grouch that came along with Katie has it at x96.com/live. It's right there. It is.
Dawson.
There, Dawson. It's right there, Dawson.
Maybe not.
Dawson, always right on top of things. There it is. National Grouch Day. There he is. You can tell, can't you?
Not a happy person.
No, not a happy person at all. This is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio, Kerry Jackson. I'm Bill Allred. That's Gina Barberi, who does not care for cheese or curds. Katie, for short, is our fine producer, and always quick on the switch. Dawson is in the producer's booth helping out, running the cameras and all of that stuff. And the dog is here as well. Vax is on the floor. Yep, curled
sleeping.
up. There he is. All right. Now we'll go to your check-ins, 877-602-9696. I think we had somebody on the phone.
Tom.
Hello, Tom in Salt Lake. What's up?
Hey, good morning. I had something to say, but I just heard Gina doesn't like cheese. Are we saying real good cheese? She doesn't like good cheese?
No kind of cheese would she?
Any
will she
cheese.
eat? Any
No cheese.
Nothing. Or things that are cheese adjacent.
Zero cheese. Cottage cheese. Cream cheese.
Yeah, none of it.
I have a cheese.
She won't eat cream cheese frosting on carrot cake. She won't eat carrot cake.
I love carrot cake with cream cheese frosting.
Yeah,
Not
me too.
Too much carrot.
You can have
I
my
don't want
share.
to be- Yeah, okay. Well, hey, Showgirls, I like the story. I kept up with it.
I kept up with it. It wasn't
Did
hard.
you now?
It was difficult. Not everybody kept up with it.
It was pretty complex, but it lost me somewhere along the line, I guess.
When the monkey showed up, that's when I left. That's it.
I never noticed the monkey. Never noticed the monkey. All right.
He's in the dressing room. When
That's
they have
right.
a monkey in the dressing room, that's what I left.
He was the show monkey.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
monkey.
Thanks,
All right.
Tom. Are you at Holiday Oil? Do I have that correct?
Am I at home? No. I'm a production specialist. I feel bad for who's our friend in Tooele.
Meshach? No, that's he's in
Meshach.
Erda.
Erda. He's an Erda.
Well,
Yeah.
Erda. Yeah. No, it's a tough gig right now with production. There's more buildings going up and more warehousing. You know, Utah's doing pretty good, but not paying well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know.
Everything's cutting down.
I don't know if Meshach's found a job yet or not. Let us know, Meshach.
All right.
Hey, thanks, Tom. See you later.
Take care. Bye.
All right. Let's go to Jen. Hello, Jen.
Jen, you're in Sunset.
Yes, I am.
Good morning.
Good morning. I was just hearing that it's National Grouch Day.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite quotes is, just because you're trash doesn't mean you can't do great things. It's called garbage can't. It's not called, yeah.
Garbage can.
Now, people have come to associate National Grouch Day with, of course, Oscar the Grouch on Sesame Street, but it didn't come from that. It came from, I forget the name of but some little girl in 6th grade, and she used to come home every day and say to her parents, who I think were in advertising, "My teacher is such a grouch." And they found out the teacher's birthday, and they decided to make that Grouch Day. So that's how that happened.
All right.
All right, thanks,
Thank
Jen.
you.
Thank you. Let's see. Good morning, Radio from Hell. Dominic, the hook and dump driver, checking in for today's show. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let it rain.
Are you dumping or hooking?
Sleepless in Sandy. I'm afraid of Americans, too. Let's see. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Katie in San Pete County. Zane of Dallas checking in. Things that must go. Don't forget, things that must go.
Oh, yeah, things that must go. Right.
Radio from Hell at x96.com.
Fed worker Chelsea.
Chelsea.
All right. Checking in. Still getting paid for now. Thanks for the Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm afraid of what America is becoming. Mixer driver Shane. The earliest version of I'm Afraid of Americans was in the movie Showgirls.
Okay.
Oh, it was.
Okay. Good morning, Radio from Hell. Right Wing Wade checking in with some traffic for Gina.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin from the Dell checking in. Jocelyn of Sandy. Ron the Carpenter. I've watched too much Ancient Aliens, so I'm building a pyramid in the backyard.
Well, you are a carpenter, so.
Basie Casey checking in. Thoughts and good vibes to my bandmates and friends who work at Guitar Czar.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, they're
Gonna
closed.
miss
Yeah,
that
that's
place.
too bad.
Let's see. Richard, who's not a dick, checking in. Kira and Andy checking in. Great opening song. Meshach of Erda. Let's see. Checking in from Utah football. Getting ready for Saturday.
It's a big week.
All right. Tree of Maine. Looking forward to the cold. Jake the Water Guy checking in. Great farting around. It's my favorite Bowie song. Midvale's Roused Hour with some traffic for you as well. Teacher Spencer checking in. I just want Gina to know that I am also overly annoyed with people referring to the Delta Center as Delta Center.
Well,
if you're not going to say the or the, then you can't go on and say the arena. You have to say the game is tonight at Delta Center. It's going to be in arena, not the arena. You can't. You can't say the arena either.
Well, there are different parts of the Delta Center, so you need to designate.
Well, you can just say the game's going to be in arena.
Just call it the Delta Center. It is what it has always been called.
Mike in Nashville checking in. Bus driver Troy. Ella the nanny. Let's see. I missed the verdict of Gina about the steak nuggets.
No, you didn't, because Gina has not tried the steak nuggets.
I have read more reviews
Gina?
of them. I have not seen a good review of them. I'm not gonna do it.
All right, I'll do it then. Mikkel of Reno.
Somebody has to man up.
Tristan, the most west of Jordan. Chef Roy. I love indulging in some fried cheese curds. Tim, the tree guy, checking in. Got court.
Oh, really?
That's what he says.
Sorry.
Woodworker Willie. Rye of Orem. Apple Sauce checking in. Luis of Harrisburg, PA. Derek, the cable guy. Meshach says, no, I don't have a job yet. Metal Shop Mark.
Sorry.
Katie from Ogden. Quinn the Barber. Cindy of Sunset here. There are 2 Cindys of Sunset. I'll be number 1.
Oh, okay.
Traffic.
Crash I-15 southbound 23rd North. That's Warm Springs Road, exit North Salt Lake. The ramp is closed and 2 right lanes of the main flow are blocked. Traffic backing towards Center Street. We also have a crash northbound Redwood Road. Gosh, I don't like you. Whoever's running the UDOT page now. Redwood Road, milepost 56.1. Whatever that is. I need more information, please, UDOT. Whatever you're seeing. You're usually more helpful than they are when you text us at 33986.
All right. Coming up after a short break and a song, we've got Big Boy News and Opinioendo. And Frank Christ Presents. They're fine. They're just fine. The Dead Celebrity Game coming up. We'll explain how to play and what you'll win, all on the way.
Did you see the text there, just quickly? The woman who called from Ogden, her brother was having a lung transplant operation.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So the operation was yesterday, and he had his lung transplant, and he is doing extremely well.
Oh, good news. Thank you for letting us know.
All right, we'll be back with Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents coming up after these. It is the Global Ineos Grenadier Test Drive event at Warner Ineos Grenadier. You should really take a look at these vehicles.
I'm going to be there on Saturday.
Oh, you are? Go to WarnerIneosGrenadier.com and you can take a look at some of these vehicles. They're amazing. Full-time four-wheel drive. As much fun to drive on the road as they are off the road. The inside, I call it a cockpit because it looks like the Millennium Falcon. There are switches up above you and below you.
Is there more than one model of it?
There's a couple of different ones, yeah. But the ultimate 4x4 design for the 21st century, and you can take one for a spin. So don't miss the test drive event at Warner Ineos Grenadier, October 17th and 18th. So there's some great incentives out there. You can get up to $2,000 in free accessories with purchase of any new vehicle, October 17th through the 21st. They're going to have a taco truck and hot dogs and a free shirt and hat with every test drive.
And me.
And Bill will be out
11
there.
to 1.
On which day?
Saturday.
Saturday. Go take a look at these. All Grenadiers and Quartermasters are built for more. They are really solidly built vehicles, engineered in conjunction with Magnus Steyr, who is the global leader in vehicle manufacturing and engineering with over 120 years of experience, 34 different models for 11 OEMs, including a Mercedes G-Wagon. They're just amazing and fun to drive, so go out and take a look at it. Go to, it's 5544 West, 2400 South, or WarnerIneosGrenadier.com.
I meant to listen to this and look it up, but maybe you can find it, Carrie. It says here, Jack Black has made UK chart history with the shortest ever song to reach the top 40. His novelty track, Steve's Lava Chicken, is only 34 seconds long. The spectacularly silly song reached number 21 this week on the UK charts. It's taken from the Minecraft movie.
First thing that comes up.
It counts as a full song?
Apparently, Black performs the song in the film as the character Steve, as he shows the other protagonists around the alternate universe, the overworld, and hymns the virtues of chicken cooked in lava.
That's
a
it.
talented guy.
That's it.
Steve's Lava Chicken is Black's highest UK chart position yet, beating both his track Pod with Tenacious D and another song from a video game film tie-in, Peaches.
Yeah, that one was a while ago.
And that one's really
Mario Brothers.
That one's 95 seconds long. Yeah, that one was not, and it made the charts in England. 95 seconds long.
Now there's a full length version of Steve's Lava Chicken.
It might be just too much.
It's a minute and 15 seconds. So that's the full version.
I didn't know. Let's see. The Peaches was another of the shortest charting songs in chart history, behind the likes of the Simpsons movie song Spider Pig.
Spider Pig.
64 seconds long.
Sounds painful.
86 seconds. Liam Lynch's punk hit, Whatever, United States of Whatever.
We used to play that.
86 seconds long. I was just thinking about that the other day. I think we ought to play that more often. Very cool. I love that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. One other. Welsh rockers, a band called Those Damn Crows, got their first UK hit #1 with God-Shaped Hole.
Are we sure we can play that? That
It's
might be
no,
something we
it's no,
can't
it's on the
play.
it's on the charts in England. Those Damn Crows with their song.
It's warning me that I shouldn't
Yeah.
play it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. We'll have to check it out later then.
Yeah.
I like the name of that band though. God-Shaped Crows.
Oh, those damn crows.
Oh, those damn crows. God-Shaped Hole.
God-shaped hole. All right.
Jack Black is really talented, and I get the feeling that he sometimes wastes it all.
What do you mean? He's in the most profitable movie of the year so far.
Well, that doesn't mean it's good.
But
Well,
what means it's good?
does he seem like a person who's concerned about what's good?
No, not at all. That's
Exactly.
kind of what I mean. It's
Yeah.
It's
If you want to see
he
Jack,
has a beautiful voice.
Yeah. And if you want to see Jack Black in a understated, not crazy Jack Black, sweet, good movie, he's in The Holiday
Yeah.
with Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz and Jude Law. He just plays a regular, mild guy, not yelling and jumping off things. Right, Katie? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Katie likes
Yeah.
that movie.
He's just,
I thought he was pretty good in Shallow Hal.
I was going to say Shallow Hal. He's
kind of that in
sort of
that.
understated in that.
And he's got a very minor part in Mars Attacks, but he's very Jack Black.
Yeah. But my point being, he's very capable of doing other things. He's not just that.
But he doesn't do it very often.
First time I saw him was Mr. Show. Mm-hmm. He was on an episode where he was the farmer, and they did the farmer, the traveling salesman farmer joke as a live musical on Broadway, and he played the farmer.
The farmer's daughter.
Yeah, the farmer's daughter joke.
Yeah.
That's funny.
3 holes, 3 holes. He does a whole song about the holes. And then he's in the Jesus Christ Superstar parody that they did. Jeepers Creepers. That was the first time I saw him. Anyway.
Well, he's got a really beautiful voice. I'd like to hear him do something sort of more serious with it. If you know what I mean.
I don't.
Well,
I mean, if you take Tenacious D stuff, they're kind of silly songs, but he's doing it
He's doing it for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it more seriously, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm.
What do you want from Jack Black, Bill?
I want to be surprised, and I when I hear something like that, Lava Chicken or that, I go, yeah, it's Jack Black. That's what he does, and I just like that's what I'd like. I'd like a surprise. I think he's capable of surprise, and I'd just like a surprise.
Well, he was in King Kong.
Yeah.
High Fidelity, I liked him.
I liked him in High Fidelity.
That's the first time I saw him.
Right. 6:39 right now. And it is time for some big boy news and opinioendo. Right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they're just fine. One of them is dead. But if you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to see Evil Dead in concert live at the Eccles Presents Evil Dead in concert Wednesday, October 22nd at Kingsbury Hall. A live screening of the cult classic in a newly restored format brought to life by a live ensemble performing the revamped original score.
All right, so you get that. You get those tickets to Evil Dead Live, 877-602-9696. All you got to do is play Frank Christ Presents coming up right after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
We're sending you on a family vacation for 4 to a Southern California theme park. Flight, hotel, and tickets into the park all included. Simply be part of X96's secret contest. To find more details, go to x96.com/secret contest.
I need more Mill Creek coffee. That's what I need. I've run out. I need.
It just seems like there isn't enough.
There is not enough Mill Creek coffee. There is not enough Mill Creek coffee in this world to satisfy me.
I know, right?
I can drink it and drink it and drink it, and I just need more. But I'll do the news and soldier on. John Candy's son, Chris. John Candy, of course, SCTV, was on his way to becoming quite an accomplished actor and a successful actor when he died. But they've done a documentary about his life, and his
I watched it.
Is it good?
Make you cry.
His son Chris said during a recent event promoting the new documentary, John Candy, I Like Me, that it was heart-wrenching to see resurfaced press interviews in the film where journalists openly mocked Candy's weight to his face. Mm-hmm. I was kind of shocked to see how interviewers treated him, Chris said. That was just kind of heart-wrenching, and I also could see how he got more frustrated, and he found ways to deal with that. I learned through the process of this documentary that he was so nervous about eating in front of people because of paparazzi. He developed a poor eating habit where he'd like, all right, well, I'm not going to eat it all day, and I'm just going to eat at night when nobody's around. Chris continued, when I hear stories like that, I felt so bad for him because it was like, how cornered are you? You really want those moments as his son or as his friend to be able to grab him by the shoulders and say, hey, why the F do you have to do this? Just who cares? Have a sandwich. Don't get mad about it. John Candy, I Like Me. It's on, what is it on? Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
Amazon Prime. Sandy authorities have identified the man who was shot and killed during a robbery on State Street. They, in a statement on day before yesterday, Sandy police identified the man who had later died as Josh Pectol, P-E-C-T-O-L, Josh Pectol. Officers were dispatched to a report of a robbery in the vicinity of a park at Main Street and 60th East around 8:30 in the evening. It escalated into the shooting of Mr. Pectol. The adult male was transported to the hospital where he died of his injuries. No arrests have been made yet, but an investigation continues into that shooting and robbery. And again, authorities don't think that there's any danger to the public. It was
Targeted.
kind of an isolated thing, and they even think that the two people knew each other for some reason. And there were people in the area who saw what happened and are cooperating. Search warrants were served after the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Those search warrants have been sealed by a judge. A spokesperson for the Utah State Courts confirmed that the records are sealed, and at least until March they are. Anyone wanting to read them sooner must file a motion with the judge presiding over the prosecution of Kirk's accused killer. Search warrants approved in state court typically become public after 20 days, but law enforcement can ask that they remain sealed for 6 months. They can ask the judge for extensions even after that. We still don't know what what the motivation really was for his killing. Kirk was shot and killed at Utah Valley University September 10. Tyler Robinson surrendered to police the next day and has been charged with murder and other crimes. It's not known what law enforcement searched or why it asked that the records be sealed, but court rules say the judge may seal them if the release could pose a harm to individuals or impede an investigation. So sealed they will remain. Donald Trump on Tuesday threatened to pull assistance for Argentina, led by a political kindred spirit whose philosophy aligns with that of the Republican administration, if the nation's internal politics do not align with his interests in the upcoming election. The comments came during a meeting with Argentine President Javier Milei, whose country is set to hold midterm elections for its legislative body later this month.
So it's a threat? It's a threat.
They said if you don't elect the guy that we want, we're just going to pull all of our economic aid to Argentina.
Yeah.
None of this is okay.
No.
You should not be okay with this.
All we want is health care.
Yeah. The Trump administration has begun layoffs of federal workers following through on its threat to conduct mass firings during the government shutdown. There will be a lot, and it will be Democrat-oriented, because we figure they started this thing, so they should be Democrat-oriented, said Donald Trump on Friday, confirming that he authorized layoffs 10 days into the shutdown. It will be a lot of people, and all of them because of the Democrats. Office of Management and Budget Director Russ Vought announced the firings earlier Friday with a one-line post. The RIFs have begun, the RIFs have begun, calling them substantial and mostly Democrat-oriented. This is our opportunity to really gut Democratic institutions in the government. Just gut them. Alex Jones went all scorched earth yesterday.
I'll bet.
And torched several of the Trump administration's senior law enforcement officials during a new interview with Tucker Carlson, calling Attorney General Pam Bondi lazy, FBI Director Kash Patel compromised, and his deputy Dan Bongino a big baby. Well, I agree with all of that. I hate to say it, but I agree with that, Mr. Jones. His comments made during an episode of the Tucker Carlson Show, published on Monday, one day before the U.S. Supreme Court refused to hear an appeal from Jones about the nearly $1.5 billion he's been ordered to pay the families of and one first responder to the Sandy Hook school shooting. It came during a discussion about Jones's legal troubles. So this is just totally grotesque. And this is not the free market at work. This is the NGOs plus law firms and plus the U.S. government destroying a private citizen for opposing the political agenda of the people in charge. So this is like exactly what you can't have in your country. He's
crazy.
Yeah, he's out of it. He said that he's being just targeted and
how
and
like you targeted the parents of Sandy Hook murdered children.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You write them checks and shut up.
You said those things.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints announced its new first presidency yesterday officially. And I actually was listening to the announcement that they made from the conference center. That's the new president of the church at x96.com/live. That's Dallin H. Oaks. However, I wonder if there might be a problem because the member of the church who was presiding over it and introduced him, referred to him as Dallas H. Oaks. So if he said the name wrong, does that mean he's still the president of the church?
I think he's still the president.
Okay. I thought
I said Dallas?
Dallas H. Oaks. Now, I wasn't sure I heard it right because I was listening on the radio in my car, but I found the clip of it today, and yeah, he says, it's Dallas H. Oaks.
Who did this?
Was
Was it someone on the radio?
No.
No, it was one of the.
It was the actual announcement.
It was the actual announcement by a member of the presidency of the church.
Did his dentures slip? or
I don't know.
something?
He didn't look that old. I watched the video of it this morning. But he said Dallas H. Oaks, and did he say Dallas? And yeah, I listened back to it. He did say Dallas. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh God!
What?
Republican lawmakers are targeting one of the United States' longest-standing pieces of environmental legislation, credited with helping save rare whales from extinction.
Well, we can't have
Republicans are trying to weaken this 50-year-old law that protects whales, seals, and polar bears.
Is it bad for business?
Yep. Conservative leaders feel they now have the political will to remove key pieces of the Marine Mammal Protection Act, enacted in 1972 to protect whales, seals, polar bears, and other sea animals. The law also places restrictions on commercial fishermen, shippers, and other maritime industries. A Republican-led bill in the works has support from fishermen in Maine who say that the law makes lobster fishing more difficult. Lobbyists for big money species such as tuna in Hawaii, crab in Alaska, and marine manufacturers who see the law as antiquated. We see it as antiquated because it inhibits us from making money.
It inhibits us from killing all of these animals.
Conservation groups adamantly oppose the changes and say weakening the law will erase years of hard-won gains for jeopardized species such as the vanishing North Atlantic right whale, of which there are less than 400 left in the world, and is vulnerable to entanglement in fishing gear.
Yeah, that's why these laws are there.
So they try to regulate how the fish are caught so that the whales don't get caught in the nets. And finally, this story: a gorilla, Carrie.
Yes.
At the San Diego Zoo.
A gorilla?
And it's there's a video of this. He sprinted toward a viewing area Saturday afternoon, cracking one of the 3 layers of tempered glass that separate visitors from the gorilla habitat.
Was some kid taunting him?
No, I know why he did it, though.
Oh.
The incident involved a 10-year-old western lowland gorilla who is embarrassed that his name is Denny.
Denny?
Denny. That's why he did it.
Well, he knows his real name is Urko, General Urko.
Denny was not injured. Zoo officials said the 2 gorillas in the enclosure will be cared for behind the scenes while the panel is replaced. Witnesses described the moment as terrifying, saying they thought the moment of impact was an earthquake. Quote, "It was pretty scary. There was definitely people there quick, though, security guards and all," said Jackie Dubler, noting that the zoo handled the situation very, very well. Ms. Dubler said that the crowd had mixed reactions, some getting out of the area quickly, others running toward it to see what had happened. If he would have hit that glass again, I definitely feel like Denny would have gotten through, and it would have been a whole different story, Mr. Dubler said, or Miss Dubler. An animal behavior and bonding expert said that the reaction could have been in response to a variety of external stimuli, adding that it's a good reminder to be respectful around the gorillas.
Yeah.
They're
wild animals.
It may not necessarily have been an aggressive reaction. It was. It may have been one of excitement. It may have been one of exploration, said Dr. Andy Peterson. No, he was trying to hurt somebody.
Nope,
Denny was trying to get somebody.
He was trying to escape to start his army.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
Sports weather traffic.
Well, it's regular season hockey time, and tonight the Utah Mammoth playing the Calgary Flames at 7:30 p.m. at the Delta Center. Renovations are not completed, but they have gotten some of it done. The arena, raised by 2 feet at the center, now has the steepest sight lines of any dual sport arena in professional sports. Several changes also made to the angle and layout of the arena seating, along with new floor level seats. Future phases include plans to build a parking garage, new main entrance, and outdoor plaza. By the end of the 3rd phase, officials anticipate the center's capacity will increase by hundreds of new seats, allowing for a total of about 19,000 basketball fans. I don't know how that changes for hockey fans. Major League Baseball last night. The Dodgers now lead their series against the Brewers 2-0. They won last night 5-1. Today you have the Blue Jays and the Mariners. At 6 o'clock, Seattle leads that series 2-0. Weather. So chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 a.m., then showers and possible thunderstorm between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m., and continues into the night. 80% chance of precipitation throughout the day today, and much cooler, only a high of 59. Traffic. Crash northbound Redwood Road at the ramps to go to the 201 freeway in West Valley. The right lane and shoulder are blocked. Crash I-15 northbound approaching the I-80 East exit in South Salt Lake. 2 center lanes are blocked. Traffic backing quickly into Murray. And a crash I-15 southbound 23rd North Warm Springs Road exit North Salt Lake. The ramp is closed. 2 right lanes of the main flow are blocked. Frank Christ Presents, brought to you by Spooks Boutique, the go-to destination for oddities, curiosities, antiques, and collectibles, provided by a community of local artists for over 13 years. Located at 3453 South State Street, Spooks Boutique is where Halloween is not a holiday, it's a lifestyle.
Hi, Frank.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Frank is here.
How's
Frank
everyone
Christ.
feeling?
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm
Oh.
just fine.
Good.
Frank Christ, he has joined us in the studio. He is the Reaper, the Grim Reaper of celebrity souls. And he is, as you would expect a Reaper to be, he is a skeleton. He wears the robe, he has the hood, carries a scythe, all of that. There is an update or two, though. He rides an electric scooter instead of a horse.
Well, I care about the environment.
The electric scooter has a sidecar, and that's where he puts the souls, the essence of the celebrities. Now, Frank, you don't kill the celebrities.
No.
No, you...
Heavens, no.
No, that... What?
You
I'm sorry.
What? Yeah.
What?
No. You don't kill the celebrities
No.
because you wouldn't never do
No, I show up after they've passed, and
You
I remove their essence.
that. You love those celebrities.
I do.
And it hurts you to have to go and visit them.
It does. Makes me sad.
We
I'm
have...
crying all the time.
I know. We have Frank join us every weekday to play the game we call Frank Christ Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He gives me a list of actors, 4 actors, and on that list, 3 of the actors are...
they're just fine.
But one of them, Frank, has taken... It pains him to say it, but he had to take this celebrity. And we have a contestant join us to play this gruesome game where the contestant has to pick the dead celebrity out of the list. Who do we have?
Ashlyn is here.
Ashlyn? Is that right?
Yeah.
Hi, Ashlyn. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Well, that's
Good to
good.
hear.
Ashlyn, if you can perform this grim task and identify the dead celebrity in this list, you'll win a prize, which is what, Gina?
Tickets to see Evil Dead in concert Wednesday, October 22nd at Kingsbury Hall. A live screening of the cult classic in a newly restored format brought to life by a live ensemble performing the revamped original score.
It's a fitting prize for Frank Christ Presents. Now, Ashlyn, because it's National Grouch Day, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about grouchy, curmudgeonly characters. You pick the dead celebrity and you will win those tickets. Ready to go?
Ready to go.
Okay. Number 1, Seymour Cassel. He appeared in over 200 movies. Some of his films include The Last Tycoon, Convoy, Honeymoon in Vegas, Indecent Proposal, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. You'd recognize him. He almost always had a big gray, sort of handlebarish mustache. He was in The Royal Tenenbaums, about a selfish father trying to reconnect with the family he had neglected. Number 1, Seymour Cassel. Number 2, Stacy Keach. You'd recognize him as well. He had a well-regarded stage career, especially in Shakespeare. There are dozens of movies to his credit: Brewster McCloud, Doc, The Life and Times of Judge Roy Bean, The New Centurions, and 2 Cheech and Chong movies. He was nominated for an Emmy for playing Hemingway on TV. Stacy Keach was in Nebraska, about a crotchety old man who thinks he's won the lottery. Number 2 is Stacy Keach. Number 3 is Michael Caine. In a storied career, Michael Caine won 2 Oscars, several Golden Globes, and more. Some of his movies include The Man Who Would Be King, The Eagle Has Landed, Hannah and Her Sisters, and 3, count them, 3 Batman movies. He was the quintessential grouchy old man as Scrooge in The Muppets Christmas Carol. Number 3 is Michael Caine. And number 4, Bobcat Goldthwait. He was Zed in the Police Academy movies. He was also in Shakes the Clown, which he also directed, Let Sleeping Dogs Lie, World's Greatest Dad, and the horror film Willow Creek. He also played in a movie about Scrooge. He played Elliot Loudermilk in the movie with Bill Murray, Scrooged. Number 4, Bobcat Goldthwait. There you go, Ashlyn. One of those actors is dead. Which one?
I'm going to guess number 3.
Michael Caine?
No, he's fine.
He's-
He's just fine.
No.
I don't know how fine he is.
Can I guess again?
Yes, we'll give you a second chance. Michael Caine, by the way, is 92. He's retired from acting, but he is still alive.
He's threatening to come back.
Is he really?
Yes.
Oh, my. Yes, we'll give you another chance. Listen now very carefully. Is it Bobcat Goldthwait? Is it Stacy Keach? Or is it perhaps Seymour Cassell?
Let's go for Seymour Cassell.
Yeah, Seymour Cassell. And again, you'd recognize him. He died in 2019 at the age of 84. Congratulations, Ashlyn. You got it on the second chance. Unlike Frank, we believe in second chances, and you get to go see the Evil Dead in concert. Say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on the line.
Well, I have to go check on Emeril Lagasse.
Oh boy, haven't heard from him for a
Gonna
while.
kick it up a notch.
67 today.
Bam!
That's what I'll say when I take him.
Bam!
But gently.
Yeah.
Bam.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
The gentle hand of Frank Chris.
Bam.
The gentle, bony hand of. Now 3 left lanes of northbound I-15 in South Salt Lake are blocked due to a crash. Traffic backed almost to 72nd South in Midvale. Heard from several friends of the program who are stuck in that. Thank you for texting us at 33986. Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more in employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
KXRK Provo, we will take a break. We'll be back after this short break with your list of things that must go. Stand by for that. Larson, HVAC and Plumbing.
This says, when was the last time you had your furnace or water heater checked or serviced?
Well, just recently.
Yeah, last week. We all had it done last week.
Yeah.
Because we are VIP members at Larson HVAC and Plumbing. That's not because we're on the radio.
Yeah.
Anybody can be a VIP member. And when you are a VIP member, it's so nice because you don't have to think, is it time to get the furnace tuned up? Is it? They just call you and say, hey, we're going to be in your area next week. What day's good for you for us to come check on your furnace? Perfect to do before you turn it on and get it going. Make sure everything's in working order. They'll do the same thing for you in the spring, too, which is nice. Get your air conditioner, make sure that's working. They're Rheem Pro certified partners. Fast, convenient, affordable. They take care of what you need, and they don't try to sell you things you don't. They're going to do a giveaway now. You can win a brand new furnace at larsonhvac.com/X96. Plus, they have specials on 20-point furnace tune-ups, VIP plans, and discounts for first-time customers. Larson HVAC and Plumbing only fixes what needs fixing. You can enter to win by October 31st. By going to larsonhvac.com/X96 or call 801-930-5450.
You can watch Radio from Hell live on YouTube.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm cold.
It
I know we
is
complain
awfully
about
cold in here.
we complain about it's. You're like, I thought you guys used to complain that it was hot in there. Yes, And we wear these, at least Bill and I wear these fingerless gloves.
I'm not wearing them today, but I should be.
But mine have like the fingerless gloves, but it's not thumbless gloves. My thumbs are covered. And it makes it difficult, like if I have a stack of my work papers, to try to separate them.
I used to have mittens that were like, they were fingerless gloves, but then there was a mitten part that you could flip
Oh, I
back
have that.
and Velcro.
See? Look.
Oh, is it on there?
Yeah, look. See, you just cover it up like that.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
I think
Well,
we ought to
I
have
don't
a
know.
hand. No, nobody cares that we're freezing in here. Nobody cares that the phone beeps all the time. Nobody cares.
Or the video
Or
doesn't
the video
match
doesn't
up
match up with the audio, yeah.
I could go out. You know what? I've been looking at that to see how far off it is. I don't think. I think what's happening here. This is actually video from a couple of days ago.
I think so.
Bill, I also liked Bill's suggestion of we could just talk faster. and see if
We
can
talk
get it.
faster.
It might warm us up.
Yeah. And I could go out into the hall and yell about this, but all I would hear is my own voice echoing back to me.
Well, while you're out there, why don't you tell them to fix the sign out front, too?
Okay.
Like Mike in Cottonwood did, texting us a thing that must go. Mike, you need to email those radiofromhell@x96.com. Even from Cottonwood, email us your things that must go.
Things that must go, brought to you by...
Get a hail of a deal on your next vehicle purchase at Mike Hale Acura, your Utah Acura dealer. Mike Hale Acura, a hail of a car buying experience.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
These are things that are bugging you, our good friends of the program, things that you cannot stand in your life anymore. So what you do is you put it in an email and send it to us, and then maybe if we read yours on the radio, these things will disappear from your life. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? These are things that must go. So just put it down on an email, put "must go" in the subject line, and then send it off to radiofromhell@x96.com. So I'll go first. This one says, hello, you lords of radio. Feel free to use my name. It's Dr. Mike. Let's start with the U.S. healthcare system. As I am approaching retirement and Medicare, I have discovered that there isn't any Medicare plan that covers one of my medications. If I have to pay for it on my own, 90-day supply is $5,280.99.
Hell.
With my current coverage through work, I paid $25 for a 90-day supply. I can't come up with a rational reason for this. Unfortunately, this means that there's no way for me to retire since I take this medicine and can't afford it without my insurance through work.
Yeah.
I'm certain that at some time in the future, work will not be an option as a result of my health, but for now it appears I'll be working myself to death. Parkinson's disease must go, Dr. Mike. I have a similar thing. I got a call yesterday from the clinic that's making this new brace for my leg, custom-made brace. And they said, has anybody contacted you about how much this will cost yet? Has your insurance company contacted you? I said, no, they haven't. And they said, well, the insurance company has informed us that your portion of the brace will be $1,000. You'll have to pay $1,000.
How much is the
portion? I said, what's the insurance company's portion? And she said, wait a minute, let me look. And I said, let me guess. It's nothing, right? Zero. Am I right? Yes, you're right. It's zero.
Yeah.
You haven't met all of your out-of-pocket yet. So you have to pay $1,000. And then I swore, and I said, I'm sorry I used those obscenities. It wasn't directed at you. She said, it's all right. I understand.
She probably gets that a lot.
Let's see. This one says, good morning, Lords. Feel free to use my name. Here's my list of things that must go. Commercials that claim a sale is happening this weekend only when the commercial plays every week. I won't say the name because they advertise on your show, but we all know who they are. The space that Donald Trump occupies in my brain must go. He's been in the news almost every day since he has declared his candidacy in 2015, and I just want to not think about him for a few days. And people who say, if you don't like the weather in Utah, just wait 15 minutes. Utah's not unique. That's just how weather works.
Yes.
And finally this, hey, from Timbo, what must go is totally unrealistic human behavior in movies, especially sci-fi or horror shows. I suspend my critique of science in sci-fi movies, especially if they're well made, but I really have a hard time with the human behavior is when it's wacko. In Aliens, Ripley's the only person that had any common sense. The soldiers were crybabies or too macho. They all died. How about in Alien Earth, where some of the characters would come up close to and stick their face right next to the alien's egg or touch an alien specimen without any concern? A normal person would exercise a hell of a lot of caution. And how about walking down into a basement in a horror movie and not turning the lights on? How about continuing to proceed even though your flashlight starts to flicker and then fails? Oh, man, I'd turn back. Thanks, Timbo.
Tim, you should stop watching entertainment.
Carrie, it's your turn.
At all. Let's see. This one from the foot of Mount Doom. You can tell how tough it is.
Up there
Yeah,
where
but
you
rough
live.
life
Where I
there,
live.
yeah.
Rough life. Watery or saucy salsa.
How do you put up with
Salsa.
that?
We just want the chunks. The liquid makes everything wet, so you have to strain it.
Yeah, and when to get a chip in there, it just runs off.
Yep, exactly.
Don't put up with that crap.
All right, so this one from Boise Mark, from the finger steak capital of the world. Things that must go. Not being able to get tickets to the new tour of Rush due to them selling out so quickly. The fact that all the tickets were most likely bought up by scalpers and are now online for thousands of dollars. And lastly, distant relatives suddenly having an opinion on what your father wanted in his last days and at his funeral. Boy, I hear that. Let's see. Doesn't say I can say the name, so I won't. Things that must go. My husband's need to keep buying more socks instead of just matching the 100 pairs that he already has. 2, my husband's tendency to keep buying underwear that doesn't fit him and he cannot return. 3, my husband. Okay, maybe not him. Just everything that he does that annoys me.
This is from my wife, I think.
This one from does not say. Pine nuts.
What?
I've never met or known anyone in my life who liked pine nuts.
I like pine
I like them.
I like pine nuts.
Disgusting. Stop trying to sell them on the corner. No one wants them. Oh, calm down.
And they gave an address, too, didn't they?
They did, yeah. And finally, this one. What must go is the phrase, I love that for you. 100% of the time, you sound like a sassy bitch. Why, yes. That's exactly what it is. Go ahead, Gina.
Good morning, Lords. Tasha from North Ogden. My thing that must go is checking out at the grocery store and having the cashier feel the need to make commentary on the items you are buying.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't mind the surface chit-chat, but I find it strange and sometimes awkward when they feel they need to inquire about my purchases, saying things like, oh, you really like that? Like when you have pine nuts and you're trying to... Oh,
See,
obviously.
mine's for the liquor store. I don't need you commenting.
No,
at the
just
liquor store.
ring it
Just
up.
ring
and-
me up.
They usually say to me, oh, you're back again?
Weren't you just here? Let's see. Hello. Thanks for doing the show. Well, you're welcome. You can use my name. I stand by it. It's Julia. This might be highly controversial, but people who don't like snow or cold weather maybe shouldn't live here. That's not to say everyone isn't welcome. Just when it comes to that, don't complain about it. This part of it. From Julia. Finally, this, thanks for letting me listen. What must go are backseat drivers. My partner, spouse, loves to give me advice on how to drive, when to change lanes, when to pass, when to speed up, where to park, directions, etc. I don't mind if there's some sort of safety concern, but hey, I have many miles under my belt with no accidents or tickets. If you have such a good advice, then why aren't you driving? You can use my name because my partner, spouse needs to hear this. It's Jackie in Orem.
Things that must go on the radio from Hell Show.
Well, let's see. Northbound I-15. I'm just refreshing this to see if anything new has happened. This is 3 left lanes of northbound I-15 in South Salt Lake blocked due to a crash. Traffic backed almost to 72nd South in Midvale. A multi-vehicle crash, I-15 northbound, approaching the collector ramp from I-215 72nd South Center Lane, blocked along with the right shoulder. And let me check our message stream, see if anybody has anything to add there. Nope, but you certainly can if you see something. Share it with us if it's safe for you to text 33986.
All right. Boner of the day coming up.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I was reading one of them that I almost can't believe. Boner candidate number 1 is stupid and dangerous and not funny. Boner candidate number 2, young Republicans on a racist, homophobic rant. And boner candidate number 3, we have officially reached the end of civilization as we know it.
All right. Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by for that.
X96 wants to bribe you to listen. Tune in every weekday, 7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15. We'll give you a different keyword on each of those hours. The more of them you text, the more times you're entered to win $1,000. You'll text the keywords to 508-777-1000. That's 508-777-1000. Every keyword is another chance for you to win. All the details are at x96.com. Your keyword for this hour is luck. Luck. L-U-C-K, luck. Text that to 508-777-1000 now to enter to win.
All right. The Evil Dead situation.
Yes. It's going to be at Kingsbury Hall.
Kingsbury Hall. That's
October 22nd. This is The Evil Dead in Concert. Wednesday, October 22nd. Kingsbury Hall, and it's the legendary film, which most of you have probably not seen on the big screen.
No,
will be screened in a newly restored format and then brought to life on stage, where a live ensemble performs the entire revamped original musical score from composer Joe Lo Duca. He began his film career by composing this iconic score for Sam Raimi. He went on to win multiple Emmys for other scores that he did for movies. He did Evil Dead and Nightmare Reimagined. That's the score. And this is a great movie. It's really scary, and it's going to be exciting to hear the music live. So it's Wednesday, the 22nd, at Kingsbury Hall. You can get your tickets at liveattheeccles.com.
And it's brought to you by Experience the Magic and Enchantment of Cat and Cauldron, your premier destination for all things occult and metaphysical in Taylorsville, catandcauldron.com. It's best question of the week. We don't remember to do it every week, but well, we should.
Should we, though?
You have a question you always wanted to ask us. You'd never have time to call in and ask. You can email us, radiofromhell@x96.com. Put best question in the subject line. Sometimes we have prizes. Like today, we have 3 ceramic kitty.
Can you bring one of those in so we can...
Drinking glasses.
You can see it on x96.com/live.
These were brought to us by Ogden's Own Distillery. They were full of a delicious cocktail at one time.
They had a little straw right there. You pour the drink in
the back.
In the back. So we have 3 of those.
And they say Benihana on the back of them.
And I think we're going to give those to Terry, who sent this in. Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. My question is, what's your favorite prop from a movie, TV show, or comic that you would like to own? Your favorite prop.
Well, I mean, this really, I own a lot of them. So
yeah.
But but like the real thing from the movie. No,
okay, I don't,
if you had $1 million to bid on.
My son has one of the frogs that was the frog rain in Magnolia when it was raining frogs down in that one scene, and it's there. It's rubber, and it is realistic looking, and it's big. It's very big, and I envy that. I want that, but it's in his room. I don't get to have it.
But he knows it's your favorite movie, though, right?
Well, yeah, but he doesn't care.
He doesn't care. He wouldn't want to.
No, he's selfish.
Wouldn't you get a pass on Christmas one day to, I'll just re-gift this to you? And
he's a selfish kid.
Won't have to buy anything.
How about the sled from Rosebud, the sled from
Citizen Kane?
Yeah, Citizen Kane. Except it got burned up, so they
Oh,
probably.
did it? It doesn't exist anymore?
No, I think it does. I was just meant they burned it at the end of
Yeah.
the movie. But
Now, Carrie, this, it would be hard for you to pick one, I bet.
I can't pick one. I have several replicas. Like I always said that if I ever get a chance to get a replica that looks just like, and that's what I go for, is the ones that look just like the ones in the movies. I always wanted, in the Batman TV series, the Shakespeare head that he flips the head up and flips the switch to open up the the doors to the bat poles and access to Batcave via bat poles. I have that. It's and I need to rig it so that it lights up.
And you have another great prop, the one from the William Shatner Twilight Zone episode. The fortune telling machine.
The Mystic Seer.
Yeah.
I have. That's the most expensive napkin holder I own. Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a napkin holder with the game inside. But it came with the cards that are just like in the episode.
Tell your fortune.
Yeah, you can tell your fortune. I have the gold. Again, these are replicas. They're not the real thing. The gold statue that Indiana Jones was, with the sandbag at the beginning of the first movie.
Would it be preferable for you to have the real thing rather than a replica?
I'd love to have the real thing, but I'm happy with the replica.
So for Indiana Jones, you'd rather have that than like the hat or the whip.
Yeah, absolutely.
You like the little idol.
I have, and I had this made. I had people help me make it. A Captain America shield that looks like the comic book as opposed to the movie ones. I wanted one that looks like the comic book one, and I have that. But this weekend, it's interesting this question would be asked. This weekend, Anthony Daniels, who played C-3PO,
We've had him on the show.
is auctioning off a ton of his stuff.
Oh, really?
Because he says, I'm getting old, I got no room for it. It's seriously, it's a hoarding situation.
I have arthritis.
And one of the props is a full-size 3PO head that he wore in Return of the Jedi.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Now that is an actual prop I would like.
I just thought of the one I really would like. I would like the robot from Lost in Space. Not Robbie the robot from Forbidden Planet.
That's different.
The robot from
B9.
Lost in Space, yeah. B9, yeah.
I have 2 replicas of that. They're toys.
I'd like to have the real, like,
I was going to say, isn't that
full
a
size.
big prop?
One is this big, and it has the voices and everything.
Oh, I'd love to.
And then the other one is like 3 feet tall, and it's remote control.
Cool.
And it speaks, too.
I'd like to have just the full size. He was like 8 feet tall or 7 feet
Oh,
tall.
I'd
or
love to
something.
have a full size. But, yeah.
Now, speaking of full size and not full size.
But Sue reminds me, my ultimate goal prop, though, is the lawgiver statue from the original Planet of the Apes movie. I want that in the backyard with a water feature around it.
Speaking of not real size things, I want the model of Stonehenge from Spinal Tap.
The
you drew it on the napkin. I made it exactly like you asked.
I love that.
Want that, and I want for my bookshelf, I want the Dr. Spock book on parenting from Raising Arizona. There's the instructions.
Well, you
tore up and everything?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
it
No, I
should
want
look
that
way,
book.
You want that specific?
Yes.
Because I could get you the book.
No, I want the when we're talking about actual props from the movie.
I know several artists who could damage it
Make
and make
me a
it look
Sure.
just like
Yeah.
it.
I want that on my bookshelf.
That's what you do. They can age the paper and everything and make it look old,
I found a list of the most memorable movie props of all time.
Okay.
If we have a second.
Just a second. Give me a few.
The Babe Ruth baseball from Sandlot.
Okay.
The red stapler from Office Space.
Oh, yeah.
The cigarette holder from Breakfast at Tiffany's. The boom box from Say Anything.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The spinning totem from Inception. The Necronomicon. I can never say that.
Necronomicon.
That.
Oh, I'd like one of those, too.
The piano from Big.
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
McLovin's driver's license.
Oh, those are easy to get.
Red and blue pill from The Matrix. No.
Make your own.
Yeah.
No. The neutralizer from Men in Black.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
over here.
The flashy thingy.
Oh,
yeah.
Katie likes that one.
There you go.
I think my son made a Necronomicon.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'll have to ask him if he still has it.
Well, thank you.
Send us your best question, and you might win some cool prize like Terry did. Radio from Hell at X96.com. And people are texting in, not traffic, but they want, the ring from Lord of the Rings and the ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz. That might be a good X-Pull thing someday. How about that?
Sure.
We'll save that for next week.
Save that for next week. All right, 7:23 right now. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, October 15, 2025. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
I can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1, stupid and dangerous and definitely not funny. The police department in Salem, Massachusetts, warning residents about a viral TikTok prank that uses artificial intelligence to create fake images of people attempting to break into homes, prompting panic 911 calls and wasting emergency resources. The prank involves using image generators to create realistic-looking photos that show what appears to be a homeless person at somebody's door or inside their home appearing to refuse to leave. While the home setting is real, the person is completely fabricated using AI. Pranksters then send these AI-generated images via text to unsuspecting homeowners, relatives, or friends, claiming they found an uninvited person in the home. The reactions, whether by text or phone call, are recorded and posted to social media, so everybody can laugh about it. In several cases, people who received these fake images genuinely believed there was an actual intruder in their home and called 911 to report a burglary or a break-in or somebody a break or entering in progress.
And this takes police officers away from actual crimes that they might need to be investigating
Besides
at the same time.
Besides being in bad taste, there are many reasons why this prank is, to put it bluntly, stupid, potentially dangerous, said Salem police in a statement. They warned that the prank also dehumanizes homeless people, causes distressed recipients to panic, wastes valuable police resources. Officers responding to these calls don't know if it's a prank, and they have to treat each report as an actual burglary in process, creating potentially dangerous situations for people. Somebody will get hurt eventually.
Yeah.
Boner candidate number 1, stupid and dangerous and not funny. Boner candidate number 2, young Republicans on a racist, homophobic rant, or more than a rant. Leaders of young Republican groups throughout the country worried what would happen if their Telegram chat ever got leaked. But they kept doing it anyway. They've referred to black people as monkeys, the watermelon people, mused about putting their political opponents in gas chambers. They talked about raping their enemies and driving them to suicide, and lauded Republicans who they believe supported slavery. William Hendricks, the Kansas young Republican vice chair, used the N-word in several variations more than a dozen times in the chat. Bobby Walker, the vice chair of the New York State Young Republicans at the time, referred to rape as epic. Peter Ginta, who at one time was the chair of the same organization, wrote in a message sent in June, "Everybody that votes is going to the gas chamber." Ginta was referring to an upcoming vote on whether he should become chair of the Young Republican National Federation, the GOP's 15,000-member political organization for Republicans between the ages of 18 and 40. "I'm going to create some of the greatest physiological torture methods known to man. We only want true believers," he said.
Now, part of the boner is not just the messages. The other part of the boner is there is no Republican leadership that is condemning this.
Not yet, anyway.
Haven't seen.
J.D. Vance said, it's a bunch of kids that are joking. No, these people are over 21.
Well, whatever.
They're adults.
I don't care if they're kids or adults.
And if they are kids, rape is epic?
Can we fix the showers? Gas chambers don't fit the Hitler aesthetic. Yeah. If they vote for us, why would they be gas? We only want true believers. On and on and on.
I have yet to see any Republican leader condemn this.
This is the future of MAGA.
Boner candidate number 2, young Republicans on a racist, homophobic tear. I mean, just on and on and on. And the other part of the boner is they were afraid that this would get hacked, but not afraid enough to stop.
Yeah, they kept going.
Well, no,
coming.
no, Bill. I don't even care that they're afraid that they'll get caught. That just that they're having those thoughts is part of the.
Well,
boner.
of course it is. But it's also a part of the boner is that they're stupid enough to do this.
Kids, we all agree that they're terrible people, all right?
Boner candidate number 3 coming up in a moment. We have officially reached the end of civilization as we know it, as far as I'm concerned.
Let's see. Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by...
Why spend stupid ticket prices for concerts when you can experience great live music for much less at Salt Lake's coolest, most intimate venues? Don't miss Grateful Shred this Wednesday, October 15th at the Commonwealth Room. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
Thank you.
Let's see. Tragedy. He was one of a kind. An original. He will be missed after hitting number 1 with Voodoo, the genre-melding 2000 album that he promoted with a risque music video. He vanished for more than a decade. D'Angelo in the year 2000. He found fame with an innovative, sensuous take on a 1970s R&B song. He acclaimed neo-soul singer who found fame in the 90s, early 2000s. He was a pop culture phenomenon, but it also helped drive him into a decade of seclusion. He died on Tuesday. He was only 51. His death was confirmed in a statement by his family, which did not say where he died. They said he died of cancer. They didn't say where.
It was pancreatic.
Pancreatic, yeah.
During the first phase of what state he
was
in. During the first phase of his career leading up to his triumph with the album Voodoo, D'Angelo was a leading light of revolution in soul music, melding seductive melodies of classic singers like Al Green and Marvin Gaye with beats and urgency of hip-hop. His biggest songs were Lady, Brown Sugar, and Untitled, parentheses, How Does It Feel? So D'Angelo, he was only 51, only 51. The Saturday's planned No Kings event in Salt Lake will have a volunteer safety team in place.
Uh-oh.
But the group will not be armed, an event spokesperson said Tuesday. The No Kings Day of Action event is scheduled to begin with a rally at the Capitol at 11 a.m. on Saturday, according to a news release from Demcast, a national activist organization. The event is sponsored by Salt Lake Indivisible, an organization focused on electoral politics at all levels of government, in partnership with the Utah Progressive Caucus, Green Wave Utah, and Demcast. Organizers had planned for attendees to march to Washington Square Park after the rally, but protest leaders canceled the march Tuesday because they expect a larger crowd than safety volunteers could accommodate. Salt Lake Indivisible volunteer and Demcast political partnership director Jamie Carter made that announcement. The event is scheduled to take place a little over 4 months after Salt Lake City's June 14th No Kings event ended in a shooting that left one protester dead. The organizers who were involved with that event are not affiliated with the Saturday demonstration, Carter said. So if you want to take part in that, that's a rally at the state capitol at 11 a.m. this Saturday. Sean Christopher Sturgeon says he doesn't understand or really even remember how an argument over car keys escalated to become the worst mistake of my life. I wish I could explain the choices that I made, he said. I have no idea why we were so angry at each other that day. The argument began as Sturgeon and his wife, 29-year-old Charlotte Marie Dalton Sturgeon, got off their flight at the Salt Lake Airport April 4, 2022, and continued as they walked through the airport to their car in the parking garage. And just as Sean Sturgeon started the vehicle, Charlotte got out to check on their young daughter in the back seat, and Sean just ran over her, put the vehicle in reverse, and ran right over her. She died a short time later at the hospital with the kid in the back seat. Sean Sturgeon pleaded guilty to automobile homicide. Now he wants parole. I don't think so. And I'm guessing he won't get it. But he's made his comments at a parole hearing, and they will consider it. Nearly 450 people have joined a civil lawsuit, accusing Provo OBGYN Dr. David Broadbent of numerous felony charges of sexual abuse during his lengthy career. He said, nope, didn't do it. Court records say that nearly 450 women have filed civil lawsuits against him, accusing him of misconduct. I think the scary thing is that it's probably larger than that, said Larissa DeGraff, a plaintiff in one of the lawsuits. Not in the hundreds, but maybe even there are thousands of women. The litigation came against Dr. Broadbent, and it was bolstered by a Utah Supreme Court ruling last year. At that time, 94 women had asked the state's top court to revive a lawsuit they filed against Broadbent, Intermountain Healthcare and Mountain Star Healthcare. Since then, the lawsuits and the plaintiffs have grown. On Tuesday, lawyers for Dr. Broadbent grilled a Provo police detective about the origins of the case and whether the alleged victims were responding to media reports about the litigation and who provided the information to police and the Utah County Attorney's Office. So they're trying to get everybody, well, this is just mass hysteria, isn't it?
That's what. That's all you got?
That's what they want them to believe.
Well, if you hadn't heard about this story, you probably.
It's only 2 weeks into October, but Salt Lake City has already collected more rain this month than any other October on record.
Good.
As storms continue to pepper the state, with another 0.68 inches of rain collected from a system that passed through late Monday into early Tuesday. Salt Lake's monthly total rose to 4.16 inches. It surpassed the October record of 3.98 inches set in 1981. This month's precipitation bolstered by all-time daily record set on October 4 and the remnants of Hurricane Priscilla over the weekend. It's now more than anything the city has collected from March 19th through September 30th. And we may continue to break records. There's more rain predicted.
The really good news about this is it's soaking the ground so that when we do get snow, if
we get snow.
If we get snow, it'll sit on the top instead of being absorbed, and that means we'll have more runoff in the spring, theoretically.
The U.S. military has fatally struck another alleged drug trafficking boat in international waters off the coast of Venezuela.
How do we know?
The strike, because Trump said so, Kerry.
We don't have it. You blew it all up. We have no evidence.
What evidence do you need? If Donald Trump says...
Why don't we stop them and arrest them and have a trial?
The
and
strike
see what
killed
they did.
6 people aboard the boat. In a message on social media, Trump claimed the boat was confirmed to have narcotics aboard and was associated with illicit narco-terrorist networks. You know who's in favor of this? What's her name? Who got the Nobel Peace Prize in Venezuela? The opposition to the Venezuelan regime. She's in favor of this. She thanked Donald Trump when she got her Peace Prize. Now, why would she be in favor of this?
Yeah.
Because the feeling is that this will destabilize the regime.
It's a deterrent.
It will destabilize them and drive them out of power. Is what the hope is. Arizona Attorney General Chris Mayers says we're gonna sue Speaker Johnson. The state of Arizona is going to sue Speaker Johnson. During an appearance on CNN Laura Coates Live, Mays accused Johnson of holding the state hostage to avoid releasing government files related to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. I really think we're going to have no other choice, Laura, except to take Speaker Johnson to court if he refuses to swear in Adelita Grijalva again, depriving her of the ability to help her constituents. It's been weeks and weeks since she was elected, and Johnson has refused to convene the Congress. He doesn't even have to convene the Congress to swear her in.
Oh, he could swear her in right now.
Yeah, he could. And here's good news. A vaccine designed to prevent and potentially treat triple-negative breast cancer is showing promise in human trials and could be available by 2030.
That's awesome.
Cleveland Clinic researchers began exploring a breast cancer vaccine decades ago. In 2018, wait a minute, a vaccine? I don't know about that. But Anixa Biosciences CEO Amit Kumar learned of their research, partnered with the Cleveland Clinic to move the vaccine from lab testing toward U.S. Food and Drug Administration approval for human trials. Promising breast cancer vaccines should be available by 2030. They've been doing testing since late 2021, human testing, and it seems it's looking incredibly promising, they say. That would be, yes.
A win.
That would be a win. Okay, that's it.
Weather, traffic.
Chances of showers and thunderstorms before 9 a.m., then showers and possible thunderstorm between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. All of this about 80% chance of precipitation today. Much colder, 59 for a high today. Tomorrow, 53 is all the warmer it will get, and these chance of showers continue into Thursday. We do clear up by the weekend. Looks like the weekend is nice, warm, and sunny, but next couple days we got more rain on the way. Heard from a couple of friends of the program talking about Redwood Road accident just before 114 South. Thank you for texting those in.
114 South. What mile marker is that?
I don't know. Southbound I-15 from I-80 to 114th. Hauling ass. That's from our good friend of the program, Allison Sabo. Thank you for sending that in. We have crash approaching northbound I-15, the I-80 exit in South Salt Lake. 2 center lanes are affected there. Incident management truck pulling up off the 33rd South exit ramp from southbound I-15. This is due to an accident that was blocking the left lane and shoulder, and a truck was facing backward on the road there. Whatever else you're seeing, please text it to us, 33986.
All right, here's boner candidate number 3. We have officially reached the end of civilization as we know it. It says here this is jaw-dropping. Kim Kardashian has just launched a new Skims product. Terry already knows.
Yeah.
The 44-year-old mogul introduced the faux hair micro string thong, which features a mix of curly and straight fake hair in 12 different shade variations. Oh, yes.
Real?
Oh, yes. The brand announced the drop on Instagram with a campaign video parodying a 1970 game show. Just dropped The Ultimate Bush.
What? Oh, geez.
With our daring new fake hair. I can't read some of this. It can be any color what you want down there. Skims touts the product, which retails for $32 as the most daring panty yet. And fans have a mixed reaction. Many are straight up confused. Who asked for this one?
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Is everything okay? Said another, and somebody else said, "I'm calling 911." I'm sort of not kidding.
Was this needed?
A hairy thong. I think this is really officially the end of civilization as we know it. Boner candidate number 3.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Let's see. Boner candidate number 1, stupid and dangerous and not funny. The police department in Salem, Massachusetts, warning its residents about a viral TikTok prank that uses AI to create fake images of people attempting to break into homes, prompting panic 911 calls and wasting emergency resources. Boner candidate number 2, young Republicans, racist, homophobic, continued conversations over a long period of time. Leaders of young Republican groups throughout the country they're worried what will happen. They worried what if anybody ever sees this Telegram chat? Well, it did get leaked, and they saw it, and they're racist. They're little racist a-holes. And boner candidate number 3, we have officially reached the end of civilization as we know it.
All right. Here we go. Time to vote for boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win, the one you think is the worst. Put that single digit, 1, 2, or 3, in the message of a text, and then text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your call at 877-602-9696. Say hello and vote for your boner. Also, x96.com. You can vote there. Just look for the box that says Boners, October 15, 2025. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. All right. You got like 4.5 minutes to get your vote in. Now, as soon as we award the boner, Dr. Cobble will be here to answer your questions about your health. He's the people doctor. All right. Dr. Cobble will be here to take your questions after we award the boner in about 4.5 minutes. Stand by for that. Here we go.
Yeah, you listen to...
All right, so 7:48. It's time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by a grilled ham and cheese sandwich and a small bowl of tomato soup.
And Black Velvet Boutique offering fun, sexy gifts, adult toys, lingerie, and expert advice. Black Velvet Boutique open 7 days a week, 595 South State Street in Clearfield.
Well, it was overwhelming.
Yep.
Although I have to say, the distant third, the candidate that came in a distant second, Boner candidate number 3, Kim Kardashian's hairy thongs, made a good showing. Really, 73 votes. That's pretty good. But with 292 votes,
wow,
Boner candidate number 2, Young Republicans, racist, homophobic, just tasteless rant.
Yep.
All of that.
And no one's going to apologize, and they're just going to double down. All right, there you go. That's your Boner of the Day for today, October 15, 2025. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week. We're having some trouble getting a hold of Dr. Cobble.
Oh, okay.
I got a little something while we wait.
What do you have?
I have here. So my kid the other day said, I really like candy corn. I want some candy corn.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, I'll stop at the store and get candy corn.
Okay.
And on my way home is the store Sprouts. And I thought, oh, well, Sprouts. I mean, if you ever go to Sprouts, they've got
a lot of candy.
A million different kinds of candy and nuts.
But is it
and so
weird
forth.
candy? It's
no,
weird
Gina,
candy, isn't it?
No, Gina, they have all kinds of candy.
It's like off candy. It's
No,
it's
no.
adjacent to candy.
No.
It's like candy that's colored
Jesus.
with.
God, would you
like-
stop? You know, why don't you join those young Republicans on their Telegram rant?
What?
Huh?
You just have these prejudices that it's Sprouts, it must be weird
That's
candy.
not a prejudice. It's a fact.
Can
They're-
I
they
get
got-
can I get a Reese's peanut butter cup at Sprouts?
Yes, you can get peanut butter cups.
No.
Oh.
I said, can I get a Reese's peanit butter cup at
You
Sprouts?
can get peanut butter cups at Sprouts that are. You know, you've ruined my story. Thanks a lot.
Ow.
How did I ruin your story?
You can get a Four Musketeers bar.
Because the candy I ended up with was weird. So you've ruined the story. You could have waited till the. Yeah. But you can get just perfectly fine regular, maybe not brand name candy, but oftentimes it's better. The peanut butter cups are really good, and so at any rate, candy corn. You would think surely they would have candy corn, right? Because they got all kinds of. They've got Gina. You know they have all kinds of black licorice and red licorice. Mm-hmm. Not Twizzlers, but very good. You know the soft, the chewy kind.
They have Twazzlers.
They don't do a lot of branding of their stuff. It's all repackaged. You know. But I look at candy corn. No, we don't have any candy corn. Wait a minute, we do. They have gummy candy corn.
That's not candy corn.
Well, here.
That's gummies.
They look like candy corn, kinda. I mean, they're pale, and they smell like candy corn, and they taste like candy corn.
They're see-through.
But they're gummies, which I don't think there's any THC in them, don't no.
That's the cutest little Tupperware I've ever seen.
Got that at Sprouts. No, I didn't.
That's
you didn't.
adorable.
No, I didn't.
You could get Tupperware at Sprouts.
Did you try them?
Yeah, they're not candy corn.
Yeah, they taste sort of like candy corn.
They're
They're
sweet.
shaped like candy corn, and they taste kind of like candy corn.
This is not what your kid was looking for,
No,
though.
no, and has not eaten them.
You should
And
have gone to a real grocery store if you wanted candy corn.
Again,
You go to Sprouts for certain things. You don't go to Sprouts
again,
for
Gina,
candy.
wait a minute.
You go to
Gina,
Sprouts
I
for...
don't distract me. I need to write that wonderful piece of advice down so I don't forget it.
You go to Sprouts for healthy stuff. You don't go to Sprouts for candy.
No, you don't go to Sprouts for healthy stuff. All of that stuff that they have is they sell more sugary crap than any store around. They've just got piles of it, licorice and chocolate. Look, tell me honestly, when was the last time you ever set foot in a Sprouts?
I go to
Or
a
have you
regular
ever?
grocery store.
Have you ever set foot in a Sprouts? Gina, have you ever set foot in a Sprouts?
Yes, I have.
One time, right?
Well, I was with my husband.
Yeah, this isn't for me. This isn't for me.
Texter, the show is so political. Also, I work at Sprouts. There is for sure weird candy.
Yes, there's weird candy, and there's really just straight ahead chocolate-covered raisins.
But Sprouts is a destination for if you're wanting healthy food. It is not a destination for... The candy is an afterthought there. Like, while I'm here getting...
No, it's not an afterthought. It is in your face. It's the first thing you see, practically. There's just a gigantic department devoted to it. You know, bulk candy and repackaged candy in little, in plastic, little plastic containers. And it's
all right. Here's a website of the kinds of candies that are at Sprouts, and there is nothing here that Gina would recognize. Let's see. Smart Sweets.
Yeah, see?
Chewies.
Wait a minute. You're right, Gina. That just proved it to me.
Dandies. Gluten-free dandies. Mm-hmm. They do have red vines, but they're non-GMO red vines, Gina.
I think all red vines are non-GMO.
Panda licorice. Giggles. Tidbits.
Tidbits?
They're bits of children.
Give me
Candied children.
a handful of tidbits.
Better sour. Duo Pops. Ginger Chews.
I want a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yum Earth Gummy Fruits. Yeah, I don't see any traditional candy corn there.
No. I told you they don't have any. I asked them. No,
I'm surprised you asked. You thought they'd say, yes, sir, right over here where all the brightly colored, artificial colored candies are over here.
They have tons of different kinds of candy. I would have thought for sure they would
and
have
they're
regular
all colored
candy
with
corn.
beet juice. And
yeah, right. That's exactly right.
Ed wants to know, do they have wasabi-flavored candy corn?
No. They do have wasabi peas
and
wasabi green beans.
Sue says you go to Sprouts for organic castor oil.
No, I don't. I don't go anywhere for castor oil.
So I'm going to stop and get some Prongles on the way home. A can of Prongles. And some Crust toothpaste.
It's really quite clear that neither of you go to Sprouts. Quite clear.
And a Cat Caught candy bar.
They really do have good candy there. And I thought for sure they would have candy corn in bulk. I assumed it would be in bulk. But no.
Herman's has s'mores candy corn.
yeah.
Really?
See, that's what I'm talking about, a real grocery store.
Yeah.
I love Sprouts. Sprouts is generic Trader Joe's.
Yeah. It's the kind of, Trader Joe's has good snacks. The Sprouts has the same kind of thing, more of it, and it's less expensive.
Oh, Prongles are real?
That's a real thing?
Guy says Prongles are a Walmart brand. I don't.
There are people who love those.
I don't go to Walmart, so I don't know.
Prongles.
Let's see. Franklin Ferdinand Abadisius near Saratoga Springs here.
What?
My wife sends me to Sprouts every month. She swears their vegan chocolate chip cookies and raisin oat cookies are better than the real thing. I refuse to try them out of principle. Bill, you go to Winco for bins of candy corn.
Oh, yeah, but I was not close to a Winco.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they would have candy corn.
Oh, Prongles are real. Okay.
So
Are they chips?
just chips?
They're like Pringles, but they're called Prongles. I didn't know that.
Now we need a taste test.
Now we need to try Prongles.
Gee, Sprouts has milk chocolate covered almonds, Gina. How about that?
Well, that's okay. Almonds are healthy.
They have a lot of stuff like that. I mean, I'm no apologist for Sprouts, but gee,
Kind of are being
you forced me into it.
I was getting the feeling that you were like a shareholder. Or something.
You forced me into it.
It's her fault? Okay.
Let's see. A friend of the program texted in traffic, I thought. Where was that? I have lost it now. Send it to me again, please, won't you? Oh, yeah. Traffic stopped mile 260 northbound Springville, Provo. Thank you, whoever sent that in at 33986. We have a crash northbound I-15, point of the mountain in Bluffdale, off to the left shoulder. Crash northbound I-15, 29th South in South Salt Lake. And please, whatever you're seeing, or if you want to argue about candy, you can do that via text at 33986. Get a hail of a deal on your next vehicle purchase at Mike Hale Acura, your Utah Acura dealer. Mike Hale Acura, a hail of a car buying experience.
All right, KXRK Provo. We will take a break. We'll be back. Coming up, Beat Gina is on the way. More news and something after these, because we are having trouble getting a hold of Dr. Cobble. Something must have come up. Stand by for that. KXRK Provo. Beat Gina is brought to you by
Christopher's Prime Steakhouse is simply Utah's best steakhouse, the perfect spot for a wonderful date night. Reserve your table at christophersut.com, located at 110 West Broadway.
It's time for a new episode of the game show Beat Gina. Today, it's Beat Katie.
Yep.
Don't worry, it doesn't take long. I'm your announcer, Johnny. I'll pitch any product for the right price, hola. And today, I'd like to offer a bit of advice to the young ladies in the audience.
Oh?
Or maybe you already know about the tender trap.
Oh.
French girls are born knowing about it. Swedish girls learn it at their mother's knee. And American girls are quick studies. You know about how a boy chases a girl until she catches him? That's the tender trap. Every girl who sets one knows how. But don't forget this. Boys love to eat. And they love Wonder Sandwiches. So get Wonder Bread going for you, too. You can't lose. Wonder Bread in rich sandwiches. It helps catch boys.
Huh?
Okay.
I read the copy Wonder gives me.
Okay.
Fair.
And now let me introduce a man who has obviously eaten his share of Wonder Bread because he has a strong body that was obviously built 12 ways.
Yes.
The best game show host since sliced bread,
Thank you.
Carrie Jackson.
Oh, Johnny Ola, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, the randomizer has chosen a contestant. It looks like it's Jamie. Hello, Jamie.
Hey.
All right,
Hi, Jamie.
We're going to
Hello.
we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you an advantage in the game. Please call it heads or tails, Jamie.
Let's go tails.
Coin toss app says tails, which means
Well,
Jamie goes first.
You are closer to getting those Switchfoot tickets when they're going to be here November 4th at the complex.
All right, now
Nice.
if Katie manages to claw her way up from behind and beat you
Yeah.
at this game, what are you prepared to do in her name, Jamie?
I will do a donation to the Road Home.
Nice.
Lovely.
All right. It's potpourri all this week because I have so many leftover questions. So these are leftover from weeks past. It looks like we got a couple of Back to the Future trivia questions left over. So Back to the Future trivia for a couple of them here. Jamie goes first. Jamie, these first two are pretty easy. I'll tell you that right now. Jamie, first question is... what is the name of the dance that George and Lorraine attend in 1955? The blank dance. Is it 1, several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a picked dance? Is it 2, the Enchantment Under the Sea dance? Is it 3, the Hoosier Hot Shots dance? Or 4, the A Long Time Ago in a Galaxy Far, Far Away dance?
I don't know this one. 3.
The Hoosier Hot Shots dance? No.
Sorry,
Terribly
Jamie.
sorry, Jamie.
Can you repeat the answers for me, Carrie?
The answers are, what is the name of the dance? Is it the several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a picked dance? The Enchantment Under the Sea dance? The Hoosiers Hot Shots dance? Or the A Long Time Ago in a Galaxy Far, Far Away dance?
B, the Under the Sea.
Enchantment Under the Sea.
Yes. 1-0, and Katie controls the question.
My husband would be mad at me if I got that wrong.
This is not looking good.
Katie?
Yes.
Also a Back to the Future trivia question.
Okay.
How fast did they need to travel to trigger the time travel? How fast did they need to go to trigger time travel?
I got it.
Is it 1, calculate an exact slingshot orbit around the sun while speeding at close to warp factor 10? Is it 2, 119.4 miles per second? Is it number 3, 88 miles per hour? Or 4, Mach 33?
It would be number 3.
88 miles. I told you these two were easy.
My husband
right.
has embedded Back to the Future into my head.
It's 2-0 for Katie. Jamie, it's your turn. See if you can get back into the game.
All right, Jamie, let's find you some easy Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom trivia.
I watched this weekend.
Oh. Jamie, Kate Capshaw does this a total of 71 times in the movie, but had to learn how to do it properly. What is it? Is it 1, scream, 2, cry, 3, ride an elephant, or 4, ride Harrison Ford?
Is it ride an elephant?
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Dang it.
I think this is for the win, Katie.
I did watch this weekend, and one thing she does a lot, and I assume she had to learn how to do it, is scream.
Scream is correct.
And there you go. Katie wins the game in
It's
a
not easy
clean
to scream.
sweep. I mean, it's just amazing. 3-0. Sorry, Jamie.
Wow.
It's
Yeah, I'm
just,
so sorry about
it's
that.
It's
so
okay. Good job, Katie.
it's so pathetic. Why don't you give her the damn
It is
tickets?
not pathetic. She tried her best, so I will give you those Switchfoot tickets as you do the donation to the road home for me.
All right.
All right, hang on the
Awesome.
line.
Thank you.
Hang on.
you.
Hang on, Jamie. Listen, it's time for me to go. I got to make a new plan, Stan.
Like Mike did in Santaquin. Said, I don't think there's a Sprouts in Santaquin.
Santaquin?
Don't know.
There might be.
I
Well,
could look.
This is how Sprouts describes itself. Sprouts offers a selection of products that are minimally processed and free of artificial flavors, food coloring, preservatives, and synthetic ingredients. 90% of the products we have meet this standard. That does not say candy.
Until you wander through the candy section. I'm not kidding you. They have something there that you would I've been looking at all the candy that they have, and they have something there you would love, Gina.
What's that?
It's milk chocolate covered honeycomb.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
And it's sort of like nougat, but it's crunchy, but it's very light. Not like the real hard. What's that candy bar? The
Bit of honey.
No, it's oh crap. But it's like it's a nougat kind of thing. It's not chewy. It's
no,
crunchy.
honeycomb like dissolves on your tongue.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's covered with chocolate, and they come in these big chunks. They have they do have, and they have a lot of, like non-GMO and only artificial color, no artificial color candy. But there's a lot. They have.
I'm just saying, if you're going to have candy. That's not the place to try to be healthy. Be healthy. Eat fruits and vegetables and things. And if you're going to have candy, have some candy.
Sprouts makes no bones about that candy being healthy. They're not trying to peddle it as being healthy. It's just candy.
We got some lemon white chocolate covered almonds from them, and they were quite good.
Lemon white chocolate.
Yeah, lemon white chocolate.
Lemon flavored white chocolate.
Yeah, it was quite delightful.
Yeah, they have sort of unusual things like that, which it's interesting to go through and look at the things they have, and then they just have chewy Australian licorice and gummy bears, and they have all different kinds of gummy bears.
So what are you passing out for trick or treaters this year?
I'm not. I guess I'll get something, but
it will be real.
I'll just buy a bag of little mini candy bars and then pass out maybe 2 or 3 of them because nobody ever comes. I don't know.
I love passing out candy on Halloween.
Well, then you shouldn't come to my house because nobody comes there.
And I love seeing the costumes that kids are wearing.
Well, I think you're going to get trick-or-treaters this year because it's on
It's a
Halloween's on a
Friday.
Friday.
Well, it'll be interesting to see, but if I get more than 5, I'll be surprised.
But I was, I went and got my coffee this morning on my way to work, and DJ, my barista, he said, "Have you seen the K-pop Demon Hunters yet?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "No, it's a kid thing, right?"
No?
No.
Have you haven't had the steak bites either?
No. But he was saying, well, you really should, so because you're going to see a lot of kids dressed up as that this Halloween. And we actually had a story about that in our news service this morning, and it says, if you're about to click purchase on that Rumi costume but stopped yourself because it occurred to you it might be inappropriate or cultural appropriation to let your non-Korean kiddos dress up as one of the characters, the creator of K-pop Demon Hunter says, don't worry, that's okay. You're not they're characters. You're not cultural appropriating if your kids want to dress up like. But so the thought is there'll be a lot of that this Halloween.
I also heard the guy who created it. Somebody said, "Would you consider doing a live action version of it?"
Oh, of course.
And he said, "Definitely not."
Really?
Yeah, no. He said, "I would not want a live
I
action."
think there's money to be had.
He said, "I don't." He said, "I don't. It would ground it too much. It's."
I see.
It would take away a certain fantasy element of it that I want.
I think you could get away with it.
But the guy, I don't know if he controls it enough. But he said
I was going to say, I think at this point Netflix controls it all.
Probably.
But you've watched it, right?
Yeah. I was told, my nieces told me
That's
about
what I'm saying. Yeah, it's
and I said, okay, I'll give it a look.
I haven't really felt any need to watch it. Should I?
It's fun.
Would it entertain me? Mm-hmm. I'm just not, anime. I'm not. I know what it is, and
it's not even really traditional anime. Is the other thing. What I found fascinating was I found out later that all the demons and everything that they're talking about is based on actual Korean folklore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It wasn't made up.
It wasn't made up just for the show.
What does K-pop mean?
Korean pop.
Just Korean pop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sue weighing in here on the costume thing. Just don't yellow face with your costume.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Don't come with your eyes,
exactly
done up to make them look slanted.
Exactly.
Or
So you can dress up like the character, but don't.
Could
do
you?
that.
Although I
Don't go
haven't really even seen the characers. Do they have anime eyes?
Like
the big round sort of.
They see that's the thing. It's not even traditional anime. It's I want to say it's computer based. Is the way it looks. It's Google image.
I will.
K-pop Demon Hunter, and you can see. I'm not describing it very well. But I mean, the traditional anime, you're right, has the big eyes and everything. But this is a different style. But it was really entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
It was really entertaining, and the music is good for what it is. It's not something that I would have on my go-to playlist, but for what it is, it's very good. They were on the group that performs it. Were on Saturday Night Live a couple of weeks ago when Bad Bunny was on.
Yeah. DJ was saying, I bet one of their songs wins the Oscar for Song of the Year. Academy Award for that.
I think it has to be in
theaters. But they did show it in theaters.
It was like a 2-day thing though. Maybe that's
count?
enough.
I don't know.
Half of the girls in my preschool class are planning to be K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah.
Oh, they're all girls.
Yeah. It's 3 girls.
Okay.
And they banish demons through their music.
They have unusually long legs.
So if your kids want to dress up like that, it's okay. Just don't yellow face it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or make your eyes weird.
Oh, it's like that Spider-Man Spider-Verse animation.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that. It's more like that than it is anime, though, Katie. Really, I mean.
Yeah, it's obviously computer-generated stuff.
Mm-hmm. Huh. But yeah, it's an entertaining little show.
Do you remember the name of the band offhand?
Well, the band on the show is Hunter X.
But it's different people.
But it's a different group that performs as Hunter X. They should tour. They should definitely be touring, capitalizing on all this popularity. This thing is huge globally. I mean, it's just huge.
Oh, that good-looking Daniel Day Kim's voice in there.
Oh, yes. He's in there.
Remember when he came on Lost? And everybody went, oh, my.
He's dreamy.
He's handsome.
So this says, the K-pop Demon Hunters band is not a real band, but a fictional group from the animated movie. However, the singers who perform their songs are real solo musicians.
Mm-hmm.
These artists have come together to perform the band's music, but they aren't a band themselves.
They should be.
They're just individual. But yeah, they should.
They should be.
They would make a ton of money if they toured around.
Maybe they don't own the rights.
Oh.
Again, maybe it's all Netflix. Oh, it's Huntrix, not Hunter X. That's how.
Huntrix.
I only saw it once,
Yeah.
so it's
They should definitely
Here's
perform.
that story in Variety. The K-pop Demon Hunters creator, Maggie Kang, recently told BBC she does not want to see her Netflix movie getting a live-action treatment.
Interesting.
She says, there are so many elements of the tone and the comedy that are so suited for animation, it's really hard to imagine these characters in a live-action world. It would feel too grounded, so totally that it wouldn't work for me. But it doesn't say that she controls it, though. So
Somebody says it's a good watch once, not the 50 times a week my daughter wants to watch it.
Let her watch it. All right, traffic.
Okay, traffic. We had some, and then we got all this K-pop talk. 9th East at Fort Union has cleared up. Thank you for sending that in. There's an Arby's on 17th South and State Street. Thank you, but you can send in all kinds of stuff like that. Disabled vehicle on the transition ramp westbound I-215 to go I-15 southbound in Murray, blocking the left lane there. And yeah, text us whatever you're seeing. You can do that at 33986.
All right. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's easy to play, easy to win the prize. It's I Love Lucy trivia. So what is the prize?
Tickets to see Garbage October 29th at the Complex. This is their final tour, so one of your last chances to see Garbage.
Garbage tickets. 877-602-9696. You'll get those tickets if you play Beat Gina right after these messages and a song. 877-602-9696 is the number. Mike Hale Acura.
You can't put a price on peace of mind, and at Mike Hale Acura, they agree, and I agree. I've had two of my kids driving my old MDXs, and that's peace of mind for me when I had them, and I felt good about passing them on to them. I've had 3 of them. That's how much I like them, and I bought them all at Mike Hale Acura. They have obviously other models of cars there as well, but I just happen to like the MDX. That's the one I like. But you should test drive any of the ones they have there at Mike Hale Acura, and if you decide to purchase from them, you'll be enrolled in their Mike Hale Complete program, which includes paintless dent repair, windshield repair, key replacement, and more for 3 years, free of charge, only available at Mike Hale Acura, your Utah Acura dealer. Get a hail of a deal on your next vehicle purchase at Mike Hale. Go see them. Get the complete maintenance package at Mike Hale Acura. Katie did a nice job decorating the studio this morning. You might notice we have some balloons behind us.
Where's that video that you took? Where did you post that? Facebook or
Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram, all of our socials.
So you can see Katie decorated for the 39th birthday of Radio from Hell, and she also brought a cake. Maybe we should have some cake now, Katie, if you're...
She gave me my own balloon. There it is.
It is balloon.
It is gray.
And we have a few minutes if you want to call and talk about when you first started listening to Radio from Hell, or if you have any comments about that. 877-602-9696.
BFOP Minion in the chat room says, congratulations. More importantly, thank you for letting me listen since Carrie's country and Bill's college days.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I'd like some clarification on that.
I don't... I'm not quite sure what that means.
I don't know.
877-602-9696 if you would like to call and chat with us a little bit or say hi or tell us when did you start listening to the show? How did you find it?
I was a listener before I was a
Me
a
too.
lord.
Me too. Well, I'm not a lord, but me too.
I listened to Radio from Hell because in 1986 I was in high school.
Did you hate listen?
So
were you a hate listener?
We talked earlier about how modern music was on KCGL, and I would listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when KJQ took that over, you guys were top 40 and then switched to alternative.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, myself and my friends were nervous about
Those
that.
guys suck.
We didn't say that. We just said, well, what do they know about alternative music?
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out you don't know what people listen to in their private lives. Like publicly, you were a top 40 station. That's not necessarily the music.
Yeah,
you
I didn't
listen
go
to.
home and listen to Miami Sound Machine.
No.
I don't, Little River Band is not in my library.
It is in mine.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, do you guys want to see your cake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Harmon's.
Yeah.
Because Harmon's.
They do great.
And they do
bakery
custom
stuff.
cakes.
What kind of a cake is it?
So you can tell it's buttercream frosting.
Oh, it's
Not
carrot
cream
cake.
cheese.
Not
God
cream
bless
cheese.
you.
I know you, Gina.
It's carrot cake, huh?
It is actually red velvet cake
Oh, really?
for Radio from Hell.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it says Happy 39th Birthday, Radio from Hell, and then it has a cute gold 39.
Let me take a picture of it.
Yeah, I
before
get a
you
picture
cut it.
before you rip into it.
Well, I was gonna have one of you guys cut into it. This isn't me.
No,
this is
you
you
do it.
guys.
You
You want
do
me
it.
to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
you don't want my meat hooks all over it.
next year we're gonna plan something real big for the 40.
Well, that's we ought to do something because I was asked.
Oh, I'm already on it.
I was asked on Saturday, "What do you guys have planned?" And I said,
Oh,
"I don't know."
We're gonna do something. I've got something. We're gonna plan something big, but
Well, what about the 40th? I said, "We ought to do something."
We got a balloon.
yeah, you got a balloon, and then you got a Frank Chris balloon because my husband's a genius. He's the one that gave me that idea.
877-602-9696.
we asked Katie to come in here and do the cake, and now she's not answering the phone.
Well, nobody's calling, so it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, is anybody calling at the moment?
No one is. And I find that disappointing, frankly. Maybe there won't be a 40th, okay?
Yes, there will.
Zane says he's been listening since '96. Tim the Tree Guy since '94.
There's even little chocolate curls on the edge of this cake because I thought you guys would
I
like
do
that.
like a chocolate curl.
People are suggesting that Chainsaw Guy cut the cake.
I thought a chocolate curl was a sexual position.
It might be.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
All right. It's Harmon's. It's always good.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's got a little chocolate.
Yeah. So it's got the chocolate curls on the edge.
What makes a red velvet cake red velvet?
So it's just red dye. It's actually chocolate cake. It's Devil's Food Cake.
There is a way to make a red velvet cake not using red dye, but it's
correct.
A complicated process.
Yes, it is. My sister would be able to tell you because she is a baker.
I think you
cannot.
use beets or something?
I think so, something like that. But I wanted to do something special for you guys. So after the parade yesterday, I came in here and I didn't go overboard. I wasn't trying to go crazy in here, but I did get you a couple of different balloons, even though you said one.
Where are our gifts?
This is the cake was your gift.
Oh,
Cake's a gift.
The cake is a gift.
Cake is not a gift.
But there is an Age to Perfection balloon behind Gina, which I loved dearly and thought it was just perfect. It's on your chair.
Listening since 2004. Some guy says 30 years. Followed Gina from Q99.
Over on the Q.
Woody and Barbary in the morning.
Somebody listen to Woody and Barbary?
Yeah, you remember Q99, the station that was going to squash us like a bug.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. It was in all of their press materials.
Yeah, my first morning show was not this show. It was Woody and Barbary. And then Carrie and Bill rescued me. Actually, Jim Facer.
It was more Jim Facer,
Jim
really.
Facer rescued
We
me.
urged
from
him
there.
to, and he used his power of attorneys.
Because I had a contract there, and Jim said,
That's why I have attorneys,
Yeah.
son.
They said, we'll sue you. And Jim said,
Okay.
go ahead.
yeah, good luck with that.
Go ahead. I'll be fine.
So, yeah, it was. Well, Facer rescued a lot of us.
Yeah, he did,
Yeah,
actually.
He rescued me as well.
Yeah.
I used to listen to the sports talk show, The King and I, with Barry King
Who
and Gina.
did? Oh, my God.
And one day Gina was no longer on the show.
Wow.
Oh, that's Patrick, the Friendly Neighborhood Middle School team.
Patrick.
Why would you listen to that?
What? It was a fabulous sports program.
I mean, I started listening to you guys when I was a kid, and in the back seat, I told my mom I wanted to be like you guys.
Oh, you did?
I did, and now when I got my job, she's like, "Look at you," and that was as an intern.
See, there's
I was like, yeah.
Eddie's on line 1.
Well, we're out of time, Eddie. I'm sorry.
But happy birthday, you guys.
Quickly,
Eddie. Hi, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long have you been listening?
Over 30 years. I found you guys like in high school, and I've loved you guys ever since. I met Carrie once in an elevator at the old station.
Oh, that
And
rickety
I'm very
elevator.
tall, and he told me Ronald McDonald was also tall. And I was just like, the guy from the radio talked to me, and I was so excited.
I remember that.
You know, we will probably later this week have some Hello Yeah What time, and if you weren't able to call right now, we can
do some radio from hell memories.
Eddie, I think Carrie was probably
you, guys.
drunk. Carrie was drunk.
Might have been. All right. Thank you.
See ya.
Well, happy birthday, guys.
Thank you for doing it,
Thanks,
Katie.
Katie.
Thank you.
Always.
A delicious cake. Thank you. Trouble with Bile Beans Laxative Plus. They contain an extra ingredient, sodium taralogachok, recommended by doctors everywhere for breaking up and gently disposing of fats and other harmful residues.
Bile beans.
Take Bile Beans at bedtime, and tomorrow you'll look and feel your radiant best. Mrs. Ola is a new woman, and I'm a new man since taking Bile Beans Laxative Plus.
Wow.
And now, he's always at his radiant best. He's cool as beans.
Oh.
Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Professional game show announcer. Bile beans, huh?
Bile Beans Laxative Plus.
All right. Thank you very much.
Gets things moving.
Well, the randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be playing Rachel today. Rachel, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, there we go, Rachel. Let's see. Let's toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly. Heads or tails?
Tails.
All right. It is heads.
You're going to have to work for these garbage tickets. They're coming October 29th to the complex for their final North American headline tour.
It's fun just to say garbage tickets.
Yes.
All right. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. Gina has the first question. I Love Lucy debuted on this day in 1951, so it's I Love Lucy trivia, and Katie confessed to owning every episode of I
really?
Love Lucy.
It's a wonderful show.
Yes. All right. Gina, first question is for you. Let's
Yes.
see how you do. Gina, I Love Lucy was originally a radio program. What was the name of the radio program? Was it 1, Lucy and Ricky? Was it 2, My Favorite Husband? Was it 3, Is It Cake? Or 4, Antiques Roadshow?
Lucy and Ricky.
Ooh.
No,
I tricked you. Tricked you.
Rachel.
Oh, the second one.
My Favorite Husband.
Yes, that's it. Rachel, you've got a point, and you control the question.
All right. Let's see. Rachel, here we go. I Love Lucy was the first TV show to use what? Is it 1, chimps as stagehands? Was it 2, lampshades made from human skin? Was it 3, a laugh track? Or 4, a live orchestra?
Laugh track.
Laugh track is correct. Wow.
Yes. 2-0.
Wow, you're plowing
We are
through this.
just going through it.
Gina, your turn.
Gina,
Yeah.
what is the name of the product that Lucy does a TV commercial for?
I almost said it.
Is it 1, the Thigh Master? Is it 2, the Pocket Fisherman? Is it 3, Vitamita Vegemin, or is it 4 Mitamidamiginin?
Oh, it's Vitamita Vegemin.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, there's a point for Gina. Now back to Rachel. Rachel, you have 2. You could win on this one.
All right, Rachel, let's see here. What is Ethel's full name? What is Ethel's full name? Is it 1, Ethel Eileen Dover Mertz? Was it 2, fill her up with Ethel Mertz? Was it 3, Ethel Louise Mertz? Or 4, Ethel Louise Roberta May Potter Mertz?
No. Is it the last one?
It is.
Well, there you go. You win, Rachel.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
You
walk away with garbage tickets handed to you by no one. You won them fair and square.
There you go, Rachel. Hang on the line. Listen, I've
right.
I got it.
What?
Okay. What?
You got a what?
What? I don't know. I thought Rachel was saying something else. Listen, I have to get home right now because, well, it's time for me to 23 skidoo, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. Bile beans. Big boy news and Opinioendo now, brought to you by
Laser Halloween is lighting up the night here. Thriller, Ghostbusters, and more, and a bewitching show for all ages. Tickets are on sale at Clark Planetarium through Halloween. Don't miss this frightfully fun time.
Justin Trudeau may have more than Canadian politics in common with his father, fellow former Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau. In recent months, Justin has reportedly been romancing pop star Katy Perry. The Daily Mail has published photos of the two canoodling off the coast of Santa Barbara, California. I guess they get in a canood and then they canoodle. They both public figures are recently single as well. Perry ended her engagement to actor Orlando Bloom, with whom she shares a daughter, Daisy, earlier this year. Justin separated from his wife, Sophie Gregoire Trudeau, with whom he shares 3 children, Xavier, Hadrian, and Ella Grace. Perry seemingly addressed her romance with Justin during the London stop on her Lifetimes tour, anyway, so on. But this is interesting because, like father, like son, or like son, like father, Pierre Trudeau was involved with Barbra Streisand for quite some time.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Following in his father's footsteps, Pierre romanced Barbra Streisand. Pierre was Prime Minister of Canada from 1968 to 1979, and again from 1980 to 1984. He was 50 years old when he began dating Streisand, who was 27 at the time.
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah, she detailed their May-December romance in her recent biography, My Name is Barbara. And then he ended up also, Pierre Trudeau, married to Mick Jagger's ex-wife, Bianca. They were, I think they were married for a long time. Let's see. Lindsay Langston, a Florida Republican State Committee woman who was crowned Miss United States 2024, filed an emergency petition for injunction in August after separately telling law enforcement in July that her ex-boyfriend, Corey Mills, had threatened to release explicit photos and videos of her and to harm her or to harm any other men she may date. The judge wrote Langston has reasonable cause to believe that she is in imminent danger from becoming the victim of another act of dating violence. By the way, Mills, I believe, is a congressman. Apparently he's been cyber stalking her. Until January 1st, Mills is prohibited from contacting Langston in any way and is prohibited from going within 500 feet of her home or place of employment. The judge found that Mr. Mills' communication to Langston were all intended to cause substantial emotional distress. But he's told the court, no, I wasn't referring to sending others intimate videos of Langston. He said, I deleted all of those, and my iPhone was broken. And he said, what I was going to do was send them a video of Langston baking with an apron in our kitchen to other potential suitors to demonstrate that he was also seeing her at the same time. That's all I was going to do. Honest. The court said it didn't find that testimony to be truthful. Let's see. I think they were a boner candidate. He was a boner candidate a while back. More than 150 unvaccinated students in South Carolina are under mandatory 21-day quarantine due to a measles outbreak affecting 2 schools in Spartanburg County, South Carolina. State health officials confirmed measles cases at both schools, Global Academy of South Carolina, Fair Forest Elementary School, as part of an outbreak that has contributed to South Carolina's total 11 confirmed cases of measles this year. 7 of those cases are associated with the Spartanburg County outbreak that began September 25th. Well, Donald Trump just apparently he just can't seem to stop talking about his press secretary Caroline Leavitt's lips. Ugh. The 79-year-old Trump made a comment about White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, her appearance on Air Force One. The president was talking to reporters after leaving Israel following the release of hostages as part of the Middle East ceasefire agreement. Toward the end of a 15-minute gaggle with the press, Trump swung from discussing Turkish President Erdogan to land on Leavitt's facial features. How's Caroline doing? He asked the reporters. Is she doing good? And then he asked the press, should Caroline be replaced? One reporter said, well, that's up to you, sir. Well, it'll never happen. I mean, that face, those lips, they move like a machine gun, right?
So crazy.
Leavitt was also on the plane posting a photo to her account, calling Trump the hardest working president ever.
Then they indicted me.
I mean, this is minor compared to lots of stuff going on, but why doesn't that bother people?
They want to kill our cows.
It's not the first time Trump has made the bizarre analogy about his press secretary's lips and ammunition. In August, in an interview with Newsmax Rob Finnerty, he said almost the same thing. Oh, she's become a star. It's that face. It's that brain. It's those lips. You know, the way they move. They move like she's a machine gun.
I would say taint is a better word, actually.
She's a star. She's great.
United States.
So the Republican Party in Utah has filed a citizen initiative seeking to undo another citizen initiative.
What?
On Tuesday, members of the state's dominant political party filed an initiative petition with Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson's office seeking to unwind Proposition 4, the initiative on independent redistricting the voters passed in 2018. For me, this is about restoring the voice to our elected officials, or our elected representatives, and to the people, said Carolyn Phippen, who signed on as a sponsor. It is a major shot across the bow in the ongoing legal battles over Prop 4.
The people already spoke and said we would like an independent commission to draw our lines. They already spoke.
The people elected us, the legislature, to speak for them, and we're going to do it our way.
What?
It's a major shot across the bow in the ongoing legal battles. The Utah GOP is using the very rules declared by the courts to undo something the voters approved, arguing it was by a narrow majority, and they don't think Utahns knew what they were voting for.
Well, oh, God.
Now, I'm not very political. I usually think people who vote are a bit fruity.
By the way, if you work for ICE and you are in Chicago, you're going to find a hard time finding a place to eat, a restaurant.
Really?
They're putting up signs in their restaurants. Everyone is welcome here except ICE.
Good.
People are putting those signs in restaurants all over Chicago. Let's see. Informal advisor Laura Loomer says renegade Representative Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I've heard other people say this, by the way, she's gearing up to run run as a Democrat in 2028.
What?
She made her prediction, and she also says that Marjorie Taylor Greene may be going to want to run for president as a Democrat. I've heard a couple of other people say that they have this inkling that Marjorie Taylor Greene might switch parties.
Well, I know she's been saying some things that I actually agree with.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
she's really torqued about this Epstein.
Yeah.
She's been going against MAGA, and MAGA has turned into another party aside from Republicans.
Yeah.
It just has.
Yeah. And finally this, the Doe lady, Amy Lund, at a bakery in Mill Creek. She began making cinnamon rolls in her hometown kitchen
We've had 'em here.
during the COVID pandemic. Are those the ones we had?
Yeah.
We've had them.
We
yeah.
have had them.
Working.
I stop by there every now and then.
She started by selling frozen dough online, delivering it across town. Was always disappointed with cinnamon rolls. They always were dry. They don't have enough filling in them. And I thought, I could do this better. She's outgrown her home kitchen. She now has a storefront in Mill Creek. What's it called? I don't. Oh, the Dough Lady. It's just the Dough Lady. Yeah. And she said business is doing well.
Good.
She's baking more than 1,000 cinnamon rolls a day. My God, that's a lot. Her husband Eric and their team bake more than 1,000 cinnamon rolls a day. So the Dough
they
Lady.
do it so you can go take them home and bake them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they do that, but I prefer to buy the ones that are already baked.
Oh, you can do both, though?
You can do both.
You can
yeah.
get the.
They have a cooler there, and you can take them home.
Take it home and pop them in the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. All right, that's all.
All right. Sports, weather, traffic.
We got the Holy War this weekend, of course, the Utah BYU game. And they started doing this a couple of years ago. If you feel like this is too negative,
it's the rivalry game.
Yeah, they're doing the Holy War of Giving. They're challenging Ute and Cougar fans to compete to be the most generous fan base and help feed Utah families for Thanksgiving. You can show your team pride and choose a side and donate. You go to slc.thanksgivingheroes.org/Holy War. I'll post a link to this if you want.
Okay.
And it's you're donating to help feed families, but you can also, say I'm donating on behalf of the Utes, or I'm donating on behalf of the Cougs. This is a healthy way of getting your rivalry angst out.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, Utah Mammoth first regular season game with the newly renovated, mostly renovated. They're still working on some things at the Delta Center. They play the Calgary Flames at 7:30. In Major League Baseball, Dodgers lead their series 2-0 over the Milwaukee Brewers. They won last night 5-1. Let's see. Blue Jays and Mariners play today at 6 o'clock. Seattle leads that series 2-0. That's your sports. Weather. This rainy pattern continues throughout today and tomorrow. 80% chance of precipitation today, high of 59. Tonight, 70% chance of showers likely. Tomorrow, even cooler, 53 for a high. 50% chance of showers. Looks like we clear up pretty nicely for the weekend. The rain should stop, and we even warm back up into the 70s, it looks like, for the weekend. So game time Saturday, which is around 6 o'clock, it should be nice. Should be sunny and fairly warm. Traffic, let's see. By the way, all of that was brought to you by Ineos Grenadier Test Drive event happening October 17th and 18th at the Werner Ineos Grenadier. Get up to $2,000 in free accessories with new vehicle purchase October 17th through the 31st. Warner Ineos Grenadier, located at 5544 West 24 South. I think Bill is going to be there.
Saturday, 11-1.
Most of those earlier accidents look like they've cleared up. Things seem to be moving well between Provo and Farmington. Nothing really popping up on UDOT, and I don't think anybody sent anything in via text. But please send us something if you see it, and I will pass it along. 33986 is where you do that. Nightmare on 13th, Utah's scariest haunted house, is now open. Come see why millions of people have screamed over the last 35 years. Buy your tickets now with the promo code X96 at nightmareon13th.com.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break. We'll be back after these messages with your list of things that must go. Stand by.
Oh.
Do you have a shoehorn?
I do.
Do you use it?
No. Oh. No, but I do have one.
I got...
it's a long one.
Yeah, I got a long one that I stole from a casino in Vegas.
I don't remember where. I think I stole mine, too, but I don't remember where. It doesn't have a name on it.
We stayed at the Wynn. We don't stay at the Wynn anymore.
Where do you stay?
Because he's not a nice man.
Because he's not a nice man.
Oh, he's icky, yeah.
I don't think he owns them anymore, though.
Do you have a boot jack, though? That's the other question.
No,
boot jack.
I don't have any need for a boot jack.
Carrie mentioned the other day you used to have to help your dad get his boots off.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, put your foot in between your legs and pull on the heel.
And then you go flying across the room and your dad
put
laughs.
his foot on your butt.
Yeah.
Push.
And then you go flying across the room and he laughs.
Yep.
Yep.
Help me get my boots off, boy. Oh, God.
Yeah, I used to have to help my grandpa get his boots off. A boot jack, though, you can just hook your
it's great.
heel on it.
Here's the problem I always had with it, though, because I have one, and I used it more back in my horsey girl days, but I have one that I use on the farm. So if you think about it, you step on it, you got two boots on.
Okay.
Step on it with one boot, take the other boot off.
Yeah.
Well, now you got a sock, and now you're going to have to step down on the dirty ground and step on the...
This is going to be like...
What?
I had to tell you how to get into a hammock.
I
You
still don't know how
couldn't
to do
figure out
that.
how to get into a hammock.
It's like you're good getting one boot off, but now I'm going to get my socks all dirty when I have to get the other one off.
Why don't you arrange to have a little mat there of some sort?
I mean, it's...
You just have a little mat there.
The chat room managed to find a boot jack from Potter's Western Store in Columbus, Texas.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I like having a boot jack, but I feel like it only...
Gina, get a little tiny rug or something and put it next to a damn boot jack.
But it's outside. But you got to take your muddy boots on before you go inside.
Well, no, that's when you have the boot scraper.
Yeah, you got to
That's
have
in the cement.
Oh.
You pour you just take that chunk of metal and pour it. When you pour the cement, you stick it in there.
Okay.
Then you can scrape them off.
Mhm.
And then
do the boot jack. Okay.
And-
See, but you understand my dilemma
very
then.
complicated.
And do you still need help getting into a hammock?
Does any of this involve a mud room?
Mudrooms are great. I love a mudroom. I'm a big fan of the mudroom.
Do you have a mud room?
Yes.
Well, then why don't you take your boots off there?
Yeah, you got the mud room.
Well, I want to I mean, I have a mudroom, but I don't want to extra mud it.
You don't want to extra muddy it up?
She likes to keep her mud room mud-free.
It's a mud room in name only.
Yes.
That's what you're telling me.
We keep the mud room mud-free.
It's like a decompression chamber as you're coming into the house.
Okay.
You know, little degrees of...
It's like a magic...
Yeah.
Okay.
You get out of your hammock and
Yeah.
you come into the house. If you've figured out how to get into the hammock.
I avoid hammocks.
Remember I told you how to do it? You sit in the middle of the hammock.
It's the getting out of it, though. I can get into it.
Gina,
I can't get out
But
of it.
she's not in the hammock when it's muddy outside.
But here's how do you get out of it. The same way you got into it, you just reverse the process. You throw your legs over and sit up in the middle of the hammock.
There's no graceful, elegant way to do that. And you know how I always try to look for the
I know. You're a gazelle. You're like a gazelle.
elegant way.
You're like a gazelle in a hammock. Which is,
Of course, the really wealthy people had a boot scraper brush combo.
Oh,
yeah.
you had-
Oh, there's one.
there's one right there.
Yeah.
There's the wealthy farmers. had
That cost a pretty penny.
Yeah. He also owned like horses and things like that, so he was wealthy.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
These are things that are bugging you, our good friends of the program, things that you cannot stand in your life anymore. So what you do is you put it in an email and send it to us, and then maybe if we read yours on the radio, these things will disappear from your life. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? These are things that must go. So just put it down on an email, put "must go" in the subject line, and then send it off to radiofromhell@x96.com. So I'll go first. This one says, hello, you lords of radio. Feel free to use my name. It's Dr. Mike. Let's start with the U.S. healthcare system. As I am approaching retirement and Medicare, I have discovered that there isn't any Medicare plan that covers one of my medications. If I have to pay for it on my own, 90-day supply is $5,280.99.
Hell.
With my current coverage through work, I paid $25 for a 90-day supply. I can't come up with a rational reason for this. Unfortunately, this means that there's no way for me to retire since I take this medicine and can't afford it without my insurance through work.
Yeah.
I'm certain that at some time in the future, work will not be an option as a result of my health, but for now it appears I'll be working myself to death. Parkinson's disease must go. Dr. Mike. I have a similar thing. I got a call yesterday from the clinic that's making this new brace for my leg, custom-made brace. And they said, has anybody contacted you about how much this will cost yet? Has your insurance company contacted you? I said, no, they haven't. And they said, well, the insurance company has informed us that your portion of the brace will be $1,000. You'll have to pay $1,000.
How much is the
portion? I said, what's the insurance company's portion? And she said, wait a minute, let me look. And I said, let me guess. It's nothing, right? Zero. Am I right? Yes, you're right. It's zero.
Yeah.
You haven't met all of your out-of-pocket yet. So you have to pay $1,000. And then I swore, and I said, I'm sorry I used those obscenities. It wasn't directed at you. She said, it's all right, I understand.
She probably gets that a lot.
Let's see. This one says, good morning, Lords. Feel free to use my name. Here's my list of things that must go. Commercials that claim a sale is happening this weekend only when the commercial plays every week. I won't say the name because they advertise on your show, but we all know who they are. The space that Donald Trump occupies in my brain must go. He's been in the news almost every day since he has declared his candidacy in 2015, and I just want to not think about him for a few days. And people who say, if you don't like the weather in Utah, just wait 15 minutes. Utah's not unique. That's just how weather works.
Yes.
And finally this, hey, from Timbo, what must go is totally unrealistic human behavior in movies, especially sci-fi or horror shows. I suspend my critique of science in sci-fi movies, especially if they're well made. But I really have a hard time with the human behavior is when it's wacko. In Alien and Aliens, Ripley's the only person that had any common sense. The soldiers were crybabies or too macho. They all died. How about in Alien Earth, where some of the characters would come up close to and stick their face right next to the alien's egg or touch an alien specimen without any concern? A normal person would exercise a hell of a lot of caution. And how about walking down into a basement in a horror movie and not turning the lights on? How about continuing to proceed even though your flashlight starts to flicker and then fails? Oh, man, I'd turn back. Thanks, Timbo.
Tim, you should stop watching entertainment.
Carrie, it's your turn.
At all. Let's see. This one from the foot of Mount Doom. You can tell how tough it is.
Up there where you live.
Where I live. Rough life. Watery or saucy salsa.
How do you put up with that?
We just want the chunks. The liquid makes everything wet, so you have to strain it.
Yeah, and when you get a chip in there, it just runs off.
Yep, exactly.
Don't put up with that crap.
All right, so this one from Boise Mark, from the finger steak capital of the world. Things that must go. Not being able to get tickets to the new tour of Rush due to them selling out so quickly. The fact that all the tickets were most likely bought up by scalpers and are now online for thousands of dollars. And lastly, distant relatives suddenly having an opinion on what your father wanted in his last days and at his funeral. Boy, I hear that. Let's see. Doesn't say I can say the name, so I won't. Things that must go. My husband's need to keep buying more socks instead of just matching the 100 pairs that he already has. 2, my husband's tendency to keep buying underwear that doesn't fit him and he cannot return. 3, my husband. Okay, maybe not him, just everything that he does that annoys me.
Just from my wife, I think.
This one from, does not say, pine nuts.
What?
I've never met or known anyone in my life who liked pine nuts.
I like pine
nuts. I like them.
I like pine nuts.
Disgusting. Stop trying to sell them on the corner. No one wants them. Oh, calm down.
And they gave an address, too, didn't they?
They did, yeah. And finally, this one. What must go is the phrase, I love that for you. 100% of the time you sound like a sassy bitch. Why, yes. That's exactly what it is. Go ahead, Gina.
Good morning, Lords. Tasha from North Ogden. My thing that must go is checking out at the grocery store and having the cashier feel the need to make commentary on the items you are buying.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't mind the surface chit-chat, but I find it strange and sometimes awkward when they feel they need to inquire about my purchases, saying things like, oh, you really like that? Like when you have pine nuts and you're trying to... Oh,
See,
obviously.
Mine's for the liquor store. I don't need you commenting.
No,
at the
just
liquor store.
just ring it
Just
up.
ring me up.
They usually say to me, "Oh, you're back again?"
Weren't you just here? Let's see. Hello. Thanks for doing the show. Well, you're welcome. You can use my name. I stand by it. It's Julia. This might be highly controversial, but people who don't like snow or cold weather maybe shouldn't live here. That's not to say everyone isn't welcome. Just when it comes to that, don't complain about it. This part of it. From Julia. Finally, thanks for letting me listen. What must go are backseat drivers. My partner or spouse loves to give me advice on how to drive, when to change lanes, when to pass, when to speed up, where to park, directions, etc. I don't mind if there's some sort of safety concern, but hey, I have many miles under my belt with no accidents or tickets. If you have such a good advice, then why aren't you driving? You can use my name because my partner spouse needs to hear this. It's Jackie in Orem.
Things that must go on the radio from Hell Show.
It slipped my mind. I had something I was going to...
You were going to do?
Yeah.
You were going to say? You were going to...
Butterfinger, that was the candy bar I was trying to think of earlier.
I love a Butterfinger.
Yeah. It's not that crunchy. That's not what was in that candy I was talking about.
I'm a big fan of the Butterfinger.
I loved Butterfinger candy bars when I was a kid. I don't...
Never cared for them myself.
No?
I don't buy candy bars. If somebody gives me a candy bar, I'll have a candy bar. But,
I'll buy a candy bar.
But you won't buy a steak bite.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. We heard from a friend of the program who said they had them and they were a 5 out of 10. Why am I going to go out of my way for a 5 out of 10?
Because, Gina, you're the trusted voice of radio.
I can have anything for lunch that I want, and why would I waste my time and money on 5 out of 10?
Is there an Arby's close to Dr. Carroll's office?
Yes.
Because I'm going to the dentist right after the show.
I think that there is one either
I'll
on the way or down the road from
I'll look,
Dr.
and
Carroll's.
if there's one fairly close, I'll get a damn steak bite because I believe in this program. I believe in this radio show.
Even if somebody says it's 5 out of 10.
Listen, there are many, many, many things, Gina, in this world that people have said to me, don't waste your time with that. And I went out with her anyway. I went out with her anyway, and it was a wonderful experience.
Really?
If I would have not had the wonderful life I've had so far if I spent my time doing things people told me not to do.
And actually, Bill, I will give you that. I feel like, do you know how old I'm going to be in a couple weeks?
Don't tell them. Don't tell anybody. You're a mature person.
I am a mature woman, and I feel, and I bemoan this to my husband all the time, that I feel like I missed out on some opportunities to have some fun and adventures, and I'm too old to do it now.
Let me take this moment to criticize your husband, if I might. If he were any kind of a man, he'd say, "Okay, babe, we're going to go scuba diving. Come on, let's go."
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Well, see?
I don't want to go scuba diving.
Okay, babe, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Nepal, and we're going to go to base camp. No, you don't want to do that. You see?
You said you had to poop in a hole in the ground. I don't want to do that.
You did.
Yeah, I did. It was, it was. You get used to it.
You stepped in it.
Well, I fell into a poop hole in the ground. That was my own stupid fault. But
what makes you think that Gina would do any better in that situation?
I would not.
She wouldn't.
Well, maybe
There's
something
no
less
way.
adventurous. Maybe here we're going to go on a sailing trip on the ocean. Just one of those small sailboats.
Oh, no, those
not a cruise.
Safe.
No, not a cruise. Like 10 people.
Those don't seem safe at all.
See?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, this texter's right. You were told that going into radio was a waste of time.
There, see, that's my adventure. And I'm here now.
Yeah. And don't we make it an adventure every day?
Every day. Let's see. That disabled vehicle on the transition ramp from westbound I-215 to go I-15 southbound has been moved and is no longer blocking that area. And everything else looks like it's moving great. We had a few big incidents this morning, but I have green cameras on UDOT right now. So if if you're somewhere where that doesn't seem like things are moving greenly, you can send it to us, 33986. Why spend stupid ticket prices for concerts when you can experience great live music for much less at Salt Lake's coolest, most intimate venues? Don't miss Grateful Shred this weekend, October 15th at the Commonwealth Room. Tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break. We will be back after these messages and a song with the Boner Recap Game. All you got to do is tell us who won the Boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, you could probably guess today, but why take that chance? Go ahead and cheat. Go to x96.com and click on the box that says Boners, October 15, 2025, and the answer will be right there in front of you. What is the prize?
Tickets to see Ghost, the band.
The band.
They're very cool. February 10th at the Delta Center. It says right there, at the Delta Center. Tickets are on sale now.
All right, Ghost tickets, 877-602-9696. Quite a show that they put on. Call, play the game, win the tickets. Black Velvet Boutique.
Oh, these are nice folks. All women own Black Velvet Boutique, 595 South State Street in Clearfield, or you can go to blackvelvetboutique.com. Yeah, locally owned and operated entirely by women since 2000. So what is Black Velvet Boutique? Well, it's a store where you can go and explore getting more comfortable with your sexuality. It's a judgment-free zone. They pride themselves in creating a safe atmosphere, and they're going to help you shop for intimate bedroom toys, lingerie, massage oils, books, help you enjoy the best parts about being an adult. In a safe space, the expert staff is available to you as a sexual resource. They're available to answer your questions discreetly, provide suggestions, because communication is key in the bedroom, and they will help you feel more comfortable with that and more comfortable with yourself. Open 7 days a week, 595 South State Street in Clearfield, or you can go online at blackvelvetboutique.com.
What?
We had a skunk at the farm.
Oh yeah,
up in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
What was the skunk doing?
Well,
Just
I mean,
skunking things up?
he's minding his own business.
he's just being a skunk.
But I said to everybody in the house,
Mm-hmm.
do not, I repeat, do not let the dog outside.
Mm-hmm.
There is a skunk out there.
Yes.
Because
And did they heed your
they
warning?
did, but, because, if your dog gets caught by a skunk in the summertime, it is also awful. But you can go outside and bathe them and try to get rid of
get the
it
skunk
in the
off.
winter. Like, I didn't know what we were going to do if she got caught by the skunk in the middle of damn winter. But the skunk, though, kept us hostage in the house because I'm like, I'm sure he will wander off. At some point.
So you just saw him, you didn't smell him.
No, we looked out the window and he's in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, well, he's there now.
He was hanging.
He was hanging.
Hanging with Dr. Skunk.
And my mother-in-law was coming up to have breakfast with us, and we called her and we're like, be careful when you get out of the car.
Because we don't want to have to make you stay outside.
He's a skunk.
Because we'll have to hose you down.
You can't come in, Grandma.
Because there's skunks and porcupines. You do not want your dog getting caught up with those. Luckily, eventually, we braved the.
I was at
the
Bear
threat
Lake
and
once
left,
and ran over a skunk.
Oh, that's bad.
Just ran across the road.
Yep.
Oh, man, my car stunk for a while.
It's awful.
Mike in Magna has a freak on a leash in Magna.
In Magna.
I don't think that's legal.
No, it is in Magna, actually. It's not here in
Oh, you
Salt
have-
Lake, but in Magna, that's
In Magna, you have to have your freak on a leash.
Yes.
You can't let him run free.
Okay.
that makes more sense.
Well, I think that's just a good idea. Really.
Want to do the boner recap here?
I suppose so. Yeah.
Is there somebody who would like to win a prize associated with that?
Yes. Demetra is here.
Oh, Demetra, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Are you well today?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. My usual Yeromata, which means old age, aches and pains.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. What are you going to do today? Anything special?
I'm making Halloween brooches.
Brooches?
Like pins to
Yeah.
I
like pins.
I've often
They're
thought
kind of-
that brooches should make a comeback.
You should start it, Bill.
Yeah.
I should. Well, if you make me a big fancy brooch, I'll wear it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And we'll give you a prize too if you can do the boner recap. What is the prize, sir?
Tickets to see Ghost February 10th at the Delta Center.
Okay. Now, I'll read the boner candidates, Demetra, and you tell me which one was the winner. I think you know, because I'm sure you were listening. And
Yeah, I was listening.
Okay. So, boner candidate number one, stupid and dangerous and not funny. That's people in Massachusetts are warning about people doing a TikTok prank that uses artificial intelligence to create fake images of people attempting to break into homes. And this is prompting panicked 911 calls. If you look at some of the pictures, too, at x96.com/live, they're reasonably convincing.
Yeah.
This could be very dangerous because the police have to respond to them, and somebody may get hurt. Boner candidate number two, young Republicans on a racist, homophobic tear, just leaders of young Republican groups throughout the entire country on Telegram chat. And they just are awful people.
Thousands of pages of these texts.
They're referring to black people as monkeys and watermelon people, praising Hitler, using the N-word, homophobic slurs, racial slurs of all kinds. And they are the leaders of young Republican groups, organized groups.
And have yet to hear any Republican
I have not heard anything
Denounce
about
them.
it.
Denounced.
Yeah, Politico got a hold of all of these. It says a trove of Telegram chats.
Yeah.
7 months worth of messaging among young Republican leaders. And I haven't heard anything, let's see. And then finally, boner candidate number 3, which I'm just,
ugh.
I'm disgusted by this. I have a pretty high rate of, not
Tolerance for ugh?
for disgusting things, but Kim Kardashian launching a line of Skims thong underwear that has fake pubic hair on it.
It's gross.
Different colors, and
It's gross.
it can be straight or curly or Merkins, I suppose you would say they are almost. So there you go, the 3 candidates. Demetra, which one was the winner?
Number 2.
Overwhelmingly, number
Yep.
2. 200 and some odd votes.
There you go.
All right, Demetra, you've won the tickets to go see Ghost. Ooh.
Excellent. Thank you.
Now, if you make me a brooch, maybe don't make it any particular theme.
You don't want a holiday brooch?
A Halloween one? That's
No,
what she's
That's
making.
what she's making.
I want something that I can wear all the time, not just at Halloween.
Every day is Halloween, Bill. There's a whole song about it.
Okay, Demetra?
Okay.
You know what I'm
What's the
talking
deal?
about. You know
All
what
right.
I'm talking about.
Hang on the line.
Hang on.
There we go.
I remember what I was going to mention earlier. We have a second here.
Yeah.
I had for breakfast this morning some egg bites. I've seen them in the store, and I keep wondering what they're like, and so I thought, well, get some. My wife got some, and she said, I'll buy them, but they're really easy to make at home. You can make them and freeze them, and then just eat them as you want. And essentially what they are, they're little, like they've been made in a muffin cup or something. It's eggs.
They're egg nuggets?
Mixed with milk, and then like the ones I had this morning had a little bit of sausage in them and some cheese, I think. And they're refrigerated, and then you just heat them up in the microwave. And you eat 2 of them, and they're packed with protein. So I did. I heated them up here and ate them, and they're fine. They're okay. But I kept thinking, this is the kind of thing that gets listeria. It's the kind of thing that when you buy at a store and then you find out there's been a recall. And I don't know why that occurred to me with this particular product. But it's just it's the kind of thing that you think, oh my God, there's a recall for those, and I've been eating them, but
make your own.
I'm going to eat the rest of them anyway because they're good, and then I guess my wife knows how to make them, so they were tasty.
All right,
and good for you.
Mm-hmm. Good and good for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You would never try them in a million years, would you, Gina?
That's the kind of adventures that he's talking about.
Well,
I will never experience.
You'll never experience that adventure.
These are the only kinds of adventures I'm up for anymore. The kinds where I can sit and eat something.
I might get listeria. Let's find out.
Yep.
All right. Well, we will take a very short break here, and then we'll have plenty of time for leftover news.
Okay.
So stand by for that after these messages. Zero res, Gina.
Oh, that's where I like my adventures.
On the carpet?
In carpet cleaning. This time of year, a little spookiness is fun, but not when it comes to what's in your carpets.
Gina Barberi, Adventures in Carpet Cleaning.
Zero res carpet and air duct cleaning keeps your carpets safe and clean. And there's like all kinds of scary particles in not only in your carpet, but in your air ducts. Get them clean. Those particles can affect the way you breathe and the health of everyone in your home. Zero Res uses patented technology to get your carpets clean the right way without the use of detergents or harsh chemicals. Helps them stay cleaner longer while being both safe for kids and pets. And they've got, let's see, what's their special they have going on right now? 3 rooms cleaned for just $129 when you mention X96. Get 15% off air duct cleaning services. If it's been a while since you've cleaned your carpets, I know it's been a while since you've done your air ducts, if ever at all. 15% off air duct cleaning. Don't be scared of what's underfoot. Call 866-0RES or go online at zerores.com.
And I assume everything went well, Gina?
Yeah, I had this, my doctor told, back up. I've been having high blood pressure. Like, which is weird for me. I don't usually have that.
You
And-
usually don't have any blood pressure at all.
It's true. I'm usually very slow pulse and low blood pressure, so we're in the investigation portion of trying to find out what's causing that. And yesterday, she sent me a message saying, "I need you to come in for an 8 a.m. blood test, and yes, it has to be at 8 a.m." And I'm like, she's like, "I know you work, but it has to be at 8
It
a.m."
was for the doctor's convenience, I'm sure.
So I'm confused. So I go to her office this morning. And I asked the nurse, why this 8 a.m. blood test? And she said it's an 8 a.m. cortisol test. And yes, it has to be done first thing in the morning because that's the time of day when the numbers are most likely to be high.
But that's a time of day for normal people.
Exactly.
We're up at 3.
Exactly. But the lab is not. So
No,
the
so-
lab opens at 8.
So the results of your test that are are very important to your health.
Yeah.
Dubious at best.
Are
so
strictly at the whims of when the lab opens.
And I've had so much blood taken the last 2 weeks. And the nice lady that takes the blood, it's always from the same spot.
Why?
And
Why don't you don't have to do that?
well, that's just the way her room's set up. It's the
No,
chair.
no,
and the...
no, God. Gina! Oh, that's just the way her room
Well,
is set up.
that's where the table is.
Nonsense.
But she uses this
Ugh.
this tape like afterwards
Yeah.
to put like a cotton ball there.
Uh-huh.
And so I have ripped this tape off the same part of my arm like 3 times in the last week.
Gina, no.
And I think I'm
Say,
going to hit her.
you say I need it to be in another spot. You don't have
Can
to
you
do
not
that.
use the icky tape?
Good God. Most phlebotomists play, they have those chairs that the thing flips and they can do it from either side.
Yeah.
And
it just
so if she's just got a table set up, you can turn your chair around.
it's the way it
And
was.
it shouldn't be the way that the chair is sit. You should extend both arms and say, which one do you like?
Yeah, huh?
And they can look and say, oh, that looks like a good one right there.
But it's the it's the tape. I hate the tape.
The tape is.
It's your own fault.
So that's sorry, and I appreciate Jimmy popping in and.
Well, he was
helping out
good.
this
I
morning.
think
I was
we ought to
surprised.
we ought to ask him to do it every week.
Maybe it was part of his whole planning and scheme to psych out the other person because he made it sound like, oh, I don't know pop culture.
And then he was
And
right
then
on
He
it.
just nailed it.
All of them. He even got an actual trivia question.
Really?
Yes. It's like out of these 4 women,
Mm-hmm.
only one of them was not dated by Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
And there wasn't a joke answer. There were 4.
it could have been any
and
of
he
them.
didn't hesitate.
He answered it correctly. Did
Let
you
me-
hear it?
No, let me hear what it.
Let me see how you do.
Okay.
All right. Which of the following women has Justin Timberlake not dated?
Okay.
Now wait, which part of your brain would you like to answer this with?
The right or the left? Britney Spears, Jessica Biel, Cameron Diaz, or Christina Aguilera?
Cameron Diaz.
No,
He dated Cameron Diaz.
he did.
Oh, he didn't date Christina Aguilera.
Very good.
Okay.
But Jimmy,
Bam, hit it.
right away.
Ah.
I was
He went, that'd be Christina
I was
Aguilera.
blown away. Blown
Huh.
away.
You know why? Because Jimmy's dated all of them.
I
That's
guess
right.
so.
He's talked to them all. All right, it's 9:19, and it is time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Brought to you by
Now through October 19th, save up to $100 on select sets of Nexen, Toyo, or Nitto tires. Stop in for all your service needs at your locally owned and operated Big O Tires, the team you trust.
A Florida man named Jordan Cotto faces battery charges after allegedly hurling a cheeseburger at a man outside of the Atlantis Gentlemen's Club on Friday night. Police say that Mr. Cotto, who was probably blotto, arrived at the Tampa area establishment to speak with the management, but he became involved in a verbal dispute. During the argument, Mr. Cotto reportedly grabbed a cheeseburger from his car and threw it, striking a male victim on the shoulder and causing bodily harm.
I mean,
The victim sustained no serious injuries from the incident. When questioned by officers, Mr. Cotto confessed to the crime, stating that, quote, "I did throw a cheeseburger from my car, and I'd do it again, damn it. According to the court documents, Mr. Cotto was booked on misdemeanor battery charges and released on his own recognizance, and he was ordered to avoid contact with the victim, but the judge placed no restrictions on cheeseburger possession.
It's a waste of food, really.
It's, what does he think he is, one of the Three Stooges? Throwing food like that? Kid Rock.
It's a waste of food, really.
Recently insisted that Kid Rock recently insisted that Donald Trump has been trying to help black communities in Chicago by pushing to deploy National Guard troops in the city. But experts in history and black social movements have since had a lot to say about why Kid Rock's arguments gravely missed the mark.
Yeah.
During a segment on Fox News, the Ingram Angle last week, host Laura Ingram slammed Democratic leaders in Chicago and Illinois for consistently objecting to the Trump administration's efforts to deploy National Guard troops to the city and its purported mission to fight crime, even as overall violent crime rates in the country's third largest city have fallen. Democrats, let's face it, they just don't care about crime. I just don't get it. Ingram said at one point in the segment before she asked Kid Rock, a prominent Trump supporter, to share his thoughts on Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and others on the left who are just dismissing this issue that real people have to live with day in and day out. I know when I want an expert opinion on something, I would turn to Kid Rock immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is idiots, straight up idiots, Kid Rock said. He later continued, you know, it really strikes me about this, speaking about Chicago, who is really trying to help out here? Black people? The south side of Chicago, predominantly black. These are where these murders and shootings are taking place, the majority of them, and they're not out in the suburbs somewhere.
Why is anybody asking Kid Rock's opinion about anything?
Well, I mean, this is the party of entertainers should just shut up and not have opinions,
That's
right?
what I thought.
He wants to help these people.
But he's a guest on a news show.
Trump wants to help these people. And God forbid we're still all Nazi racist or whatever their narrative of the day is. It's asinine.
It's not the narrative of the day. We have evidence.
MSNBC received a lot of backlash on Tuesday for being the only major news network to not air the posthumous Medal of Freedom ceremony for Charlie Kirk. Oh, my God, I don't think I've even mentioned that Charlie Kirk got the Medal of Freedom.
I don't know.
Oh, boy, I'm in trouble now. Charlie Kirk, of course, murdered last month during an event here in Utah. While the majority of cable news networks opted to air the White House ceremony, MSNBC was a notable exception. In a pathetic bias tantrum, MSNBC, the propaganda arm of the radical left, stands alone as the only network boycotting Donald Trump's heroic Medal of Freedom ceremony. I don't know how the Medal of Freedom ceremony itself was heroic.
Poorly written.
But for Charlie Kirk, proving once again, and poorly thought out, and poorly done, because I think Trump called it a heroic Medal of Freedom ceremony, proving once again that they're too cowardly to cover a real American patriotism, protested Republican commentator Eric Dieters. The ceremony was aired on CNN, Fox News, ABC, NBC, News Nation, Newsmax, One American News, Right Side Broadcasting Network, with MSNBC airing a segment on Donald Trump's tariffs instead. Cheryl Hines, married to RFK, appeared as a guest on The View Tuesday, where the co-host asked her several questions about her husband, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., did anybody ask him, did they ask him if he still eats roadkill?
He does.
When I met Bobby, he was living in New York, I was living in L.A., and I had just been in this entertainment sort of bubble, said Hines, who was on the show to promote her new memoir, Unscripted. And then I meet him, and he's an environmental attorney, and he's fascinating, and he's interesting, and he's smart, and he's funny.
He's a Kennedy.
And completely different from anyone I've met in my life.
And he's a Kennedy.
Well, that's for sure, Joy Behar responded to Hines' last remark.
Yeah.
Following Behar's quip, Cheryl Hines addressed the co-host's past criticisms of her husband, including their repeated concerns about his qualifications for U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services. I know you ladies, I know you love to talk about him, Hines said. Co-host Sonny Hostin later pressed Hines about Kennedy's presidential campaign and his eventual decision to endorse Donald Trump. despite their earlier clashes on the campaign trail. By the way, that happens in political campaign all the time, Hines said. She's right. She then responded to Hostin's question about whether she had expressed any concerns to her husband regarding his support for Donald Trump. Well, I always share all my concerns with my husband. I've not been a political person. I haven't posted anything on social media other than go out and vote. I never told people who they should vote for. With Bobby, that was a very difficult decision to make with President Trump. It was a crazy year and a half with Bobby running. She isn't really saying anything, is she?
No.
Didn't they ask her about the worm in his head?
She said that it only ate part of his brain before it died.
I see. Oh, here it is. They asked one final question. Does he or does he not have a brain worm? Kennedy has admitted in the past that doctors found a brain worm in his head. Well, it ate just a little bit of his brain and then died. So don't worry. Okay. Well, there you go. Olivia Nuzzi.
Yeah, did they ask her about her? Did they
I
ask
don't think
Cheryl
so.
Hines about her
They
husband's
Vanity
affair
Fair
with her?
Vanity Fair West Coast editor Olivia Nuzzi is going to release a book later this year addressing her relationship with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Former CNN senior media reporter Oliver Darcy reported in his status newsletter on Tuesday that Nuzzi was set to address her relationship with Kennedy in a forthcoming book, which was currently circulating among a select group of readers. I guess so some people have seen it. Those familiar with the matter indicated that Nuzzi's book reflects on the past decade she spent covering politics, Donald Trump, and the MAGA movement, reported Darcy. Notably, Status has learned that Nuzzi also addresses her relationship with Kennedy in the book, the first time she's done so publicly since releasing a statement last year. A year ago this month, Nuzzi left her position at Washington, D.C. correspondent at New York Magazine. Well, she didn't leave. She was fired.
Yeah.
After she confessed to having a personal relationship with Kennedy while reporting on his campaign. Nuzzi's relationship with the then candidate, nearly 40 years her senior, allegedly began after Kennedy grabbed her hand during a hike together. However, the relationship was allegedly digital in nature.
Sure.
Make of that what you will.
Yeah, nudes.
And never became physical.
Olivia Nuzzi.
Kevin Federline is he's Britney Spears' ex-husband.
Yeah.
2 kids together, and he's now saying, I am beside myself with worry about her.
There is a reason she was in a conservatorship, and it should not have been her dad that was in charge of it because he's horrible. But she has lots of problems and needs help.
He discusses evenings when they were married when Spears would go into their kids when they were little babies and they'd be asleep in their room, and she'd go stand in their room with a knife in her hand.
What?
Oh,
she's cuckoo.
Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars. Champion and radio host Bobby Bones has dismissed Hilaria Baldwin's claim that she was bullied off the show, despite also calling the show's fans the meanest fan base of anything ever. I got bullied like crazy, but people like me, so I won the show. That's bullcrap, Bones said on TikTok.
Is it bullying if you're on a show where people are voting whether you stay or leave? Is that bullying?
But it's not just voting. They also make lots of comments. I mean, and they're pretty mean, apparently. It's not just the votes. They comment and.
Well, then people should take a look at my email.
There's
some bullying going on in there.
And you don't put yourself on a show like that unless you know. I mean, you should know what to expect.
Yeah.
But Hilaria Baldwin says, I got bullied. Okay, fine. And she said, and I know Stephen, my brother-in-law, looks like something happened to him. I know he does. Gene Simmons,
yes,
has officiated the wedding.
I didn't drive myself here today.
No, I hope not. Of Anthrax drummer Charlie Benante and Butcher Babies singer Carla Harvey.
Butcher Babies, that's where...
That's our intern.
Yeah.
Heidi.
It's not Carla.
Is Heidi still in the...
I think she is, yeah.
Are the Butcher Babies still up?
Yeah.
Benante and Harvey announced they were engaged last year after several years of dating when Benante proposed during a U2 show at the Sphere in Las Vegas. They have officially tied the knot at the Secret Garden in Las Vegas. with KISS bass player and singer Gene Simmons as their officiator. The wedding was reportedly attended by more than 200 guests, with members of Pantera, Motley Crue, Dream Theater, and Nickelback spotted at the wedding. And finally, let's see, I think I got one more here. Oh, yeah, here we go. A California engineer and gardening enthusiast has won the top prize at an annual pumpkin weighing contest in Northern California.
Okay.
He grew a giant, now this is inaccurate. It says here he grew a giant jack-o'-lantern. No, he didn't. He grew a giant squash, a giant pumpkin. It's only a jack-o'-lantern after you carve it. It weighed 2,346 pounds. Brandon Dawson of Santa Rosa, California, clinched the victory Monday at the 52nd Annual World Championship Pumpkin Weigh-Off at Half Moon Bay, south of San Francisco. He pumped his arms into the air and sat his two children on top of the giant pumpkin, roughly the same weight as a small sedan or a large bison, after being crowned this year's winner. He is a manufacturing engineer at an electric vehicle maker. He works for Rivian Automotive. He said he's been growing massive pumpkins for 5 years. So one thing he said it's what's really cool when you grow a pumpkin this big is they grow so much, they can grow 50 to 70 pounds a day. And if you go stand in the garden, you can see them grow. That would be pretty fascinating. He got $20,000 for growing the biggest pumpkin.
All right.
Weather. Okay, 52 right now. Chance of showers today is pretty high, 80% chance of precipitation today. 59 for a high, overnight low 42. Even cooler tomorrow, only getting up to 53 with a 50% chance of showers. By the weekend, though, looks like things dry out and warm up a bit. We're actually back up to 72 by Sunday, so the weekend looks just gorgeous. Yeah, there you go.
All right, thank you.
Listen.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of two such men who, at the age of 19, have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders. Today, we find our elders tracting on the ice planet Hoth. Oh, man, it's cold out here. Why is it so cold?
It's an ice planet, Lehigh. What do you expect?
Oh, I'm sure glad my mom sent me these mittens.
And Zone Leader Hansen has sent us to some pretty dismal places before, but this has got to be the worst. I hope that this Wampa fella lets us in and offers us some piping hot postum.
You know, these tauntaun thingies smell funny, and they're just not very comfortable to ride. I wish our hyperbikes hadn't frozen up. Let's see, third cave on the left, just past the second snowdrift. Yep, this must be it. Hello? Hello, Mr. Wampa?
I don't suppose his first name is Willie, do you? See, Willie Wampa. What? Hello, anybody home? Hey, pal, that's my ride home you're having for lunch.
You must be Mr. Wampa. Hi, I'm Elder Christiansen, and this is my companion, Elder Jensen.
Hi.
We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons.
Look out, Butch! Oh, man, he knocked you down. That's going to leave a mark. Excuse me, Mr. Wampa, all we want is just a couple minutes of your time. Oh!
Oh, man. Where am I? Oh, heck. Hey, Lehigh, wake up.
Oh.
Wake up.
Oh, what in the flip?
This is just great. Here we are, hanging upside down, stuck to the roof of a Wampa cave, our feet frozen in what appears to be Wampa spit, while my ride home gets eaten by Mr. Wampa out there.
Yuck, I don't think this Wampa spit's ever going to come off my wingtips. Hey, there's somebody stuck to the ceiling behind you.
Huh? Hey, it's that farm boy from Tatooine. Hey, Luke, wake up.
Huh? Ben?
No, not Ben, it's me, Butch. I don't suppose you got a plan to get us out of here, do you?
If I could just reach for my lightsaber. There. So much for the element of surprise.
Hey, look, your dad, Darth Vader, cut off Lehi's arm with one of those things. Cut him some slack.
Will Book and Lehi ever escape from Wampa Cave? Will Luke cut Lehi's arm off just for the fun of it? Will our elders ever get the Wampa spit off of their wingtips? Tune in next time to hear Lehi say...
Oh, thanks, Luke. For a minute there, I figured we was Wampa Chow.
Luke.
Ben?
Luke.
Ben, is that you?
You will go to the Dagobah system. Mr. Kenobi?
Dagobah? I've never even heard of it.
It's a swamp planet. You're not missing much.
You must seek out Yoda and continue your training.
But I've already been to the MTC. Ben? Yoda? Dagobah?
Mr. Kenobi, are you sure? I mean, we've already been to Dagobah.
Hold on. I've got some problems here. Luke, you go to Dagobah and seek Yoda. Butch, Lehi, you go thaw out your hyperbikes and continue tracting. I should have gotten Jedi call waiting.
On the next bone-chilling episode of Space Elders.
If we know how to have a good time, come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend.
All right. Let's see what we got here. It's 9:36 right now, and wait a minute.
Let's go!
Where's Trent?
Hey, what?
Is he allowed to take a day off? I don't know if he's allowed to do that.
Apparently, he took it whether we liked it or not. I
well,
guess, or is he
You know
allowed?
what he's doing? He went fishing.
Maybe.
Even though he's not here, we'll... There.
He's still sent over some information on things that are going on and still gave us some giveaways to do.
What are the upcoming Live Nation shows?
So the upcoming Live Nation shows, we've got Matt Maltese over at the Depot on Thursday, so tomorrow. We've got All Time Low as well tomorrow at the Union. We've had those guys in here. We've had them in. It was really fun. They have Flatland Calvary over on at the Union on Saturday the 18th. Murder by Death. What a great name.
They do one song that I know that is so good. I can't think of the name of it now, but man, it's great.
Okay. Murder by Death at the Depot on Sunday, the 19th. Purity Ring at the Depot on Monday, the 20th. And Lorna Shore over... Lorna Shore is doing two events. One is at the Union on Monday, the 20th. The other one is at UCCU Center. I think that's in Weber or something.
No, it says here, Lord,
UCCU Center's in Utah.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
So wait, it's Lorna Shore Monday, October 20th.
At the Union.
And then it says here Lord Huron.
You're right. I'm sorry.
At UCC.
You're right. It is Lord Huron over at UCC Center on Tuesday. Giveaways. He is giving us 2 tickets to Matt Maltese at the Depot on Thursday, the 16th, so tomorrow, as long as you can make it tomorrow. Murder by Death at the Depot on Sunday, the 19th, and then All Time Low as well for tomorrow. So
call 877-602-9696. Dawson is in there on the phone. Tell him which tickets you want. It's first come, first serve. 877-602-9696.
All right. So there's the Live Nation show.
Yes. Now, other things going on. Everything is leading up to Halloween.
Of course.
So some of the concerts that are coming up, we have, this is Spanish. I took French. Donde Todo Comenzo. It's the Alicia, I think it's Valeria over at Eccles Theater. I'm sorry, guys. I messed that one up. Penny and Sparrow with Aaron Ray over at Commonwealth Room. You've got V2 Presents Showtech, which is a really great DJ, going to be at Sky, which is just around the corner from here. Glitter Fox. I added this just specifically for the name.
Glitter Fox?
Glitter Fox. They're going to be at Kilby Court on Friday. Other things is also Trick or Treat Street at the Utah Olympic Oval on Friday afternoon, and the Utah Mammoths play San Jose Sharks at the Delta Center. I got you, Gina. I'm kind of with you on that one.
Yes.
Saturday, you have the Summer Portraits Tour. It's Ludovico, and Diato. Again, Spanish names. I'm sorry. Eccles Theater happening on Saturday. Winged Victory Tour with... I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just... can't seem to talk right now. Winged Victory Tour, Willie Carlisle and Olive Klug over at the Stateroom. You've got the Helter Skelter Fest over at Metro Music Hall. Jimmy Carr, the comedian, is going to be here.
He's very funny.
He's great. I love the way he laughs, to be honest. It's very interesting. It's the Laughs Funny at Kingsbury Hall on Saturday night, and then the Haunted House Tour, which is a band at Kilby Court. So, although haunted houses, yes, are still open. Saturday, you also have the 16th Annual Historic Pumpkin Walk over in West Jordan, I believe it is.
Historic pumpkins always walk funny.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You have the Diwali Festival. It's going to be at the Krishna Center.
Is that where they dump colors all over
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
And the Spanish Fork, right?
This one is in Mill Creek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the Diwali Festival. The Fall Festival at Roots High School Farm is going on as well. You've got the Salt Lake City Haunted Half and 5K Mile and Kids Run over at Sugar House Park. So that's going to be a mess on Saturday afternoon. Just a heads up. The Utah Firefighter Chili Cook-Off is going on at the America First Fields again. I would love to go to that, although I'm busy on Saturday.
I judged that a couple of times. It's they make amazing chili.
Do they all have mustaches?
No.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of them do.
You also have the Hot Glass Cold Beer
Or
event.
Did you mean the chilies or the firefighters?
Both.
Sometimes the chili has a mustache.
Okay. The Hot Glass Cold Beer over at Keto's Brewery is going on. You've got the Jewish Arts Festival at the Thomas S. Monson Center. There's a lot of stuff on Saturday, guys. Witch and Wizards Tea Party over at Children's Discovery Museum, plus all the witch and things you can do over at the Little Haunts. This is a place. You've got Boo Lights, the Witch's Tea at Grand America. Witch Fest is going on at Gardner Village. They have a whole bunch of different events going on at Witch Fest, so go look it up at Gardner Village's website.
Doesn't somebody do a Witchapalooza?
I believe that's what Witch Fest used to be called.
Why didn't you start it, Bill?
Really? Oh, it used to be called Witchapalooza.
I think it was called Witchapalooza, or that's just something that we all thought but didn't know. The Pumpkin Days at Wheeler Farm is still going on, and the Tower of Terror, it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus Mandy. I never saw Mandy, so I don't have a preference on that.
Better go.
On Sunday, you also have the Samhain Festival at the fairgrounds. Everybody pronounces it Sam Hain. It's Samhain, just a heads up. And the Utah Mammoths play the Boston Bruins at the Delta Center. It is the last weekend for the Murray Farmers Market and for the it's the Sandy's Farmers Market and the Sunnyvale Farmers Market. This is the last weekend for it on Saturday. You've got 2 weeks of Murray and Downtown Farmers Market, and Wheeler Farm is still to be announced. So it's still going.
This says Witchapalooza at Gardner Village. Get your
okay.
2025. Get
Okay.
your 2025 tickets here.
So I wonder if it's one of the events that they do, or if it's just, I don't know. But there you go.
It's part of Witchapalooza is part of Witch Fest.
And I know a lot of people are getting prepped for Halloween since it's coming up in 2 weekends, and it's on a Friday, which is amazing. There's a lot of stuff going on, including a couple of raves. So I will have more information about that next week. One is called Spellbound that I will definitely be going to, so we can check that out. But more information, all the ticket links for everything I said is going to be at our website right now at x96.com.
And don't forget the No Kings rally.
Yes, I need to add that. Thank you.
Yeah, 11 a.m. I think it was.
At the Capitol.
Yeah.
Thank you. I forgot about that.
There you go. Thank you very much. Okay, we will take a break, play a song, and crawl towards the exits after these. RenaissanceRanch.com.
Renaissance Ranch Addiction Treatment Center. It is a place for male patients who are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. It's a tough thing, a really tough thing to handle. And the hardest part is just allowing yourself to reach out for help. But you can do it. I mean, Renaissance Ranch, their judgment-free atmosphere at Renaissance Ranch. It's a local, family-owned addiction treatment center, and they offer residential and outpatient services at Renaissance Ranch, and they're staffed by recovering addicts, and they know what you're going through. They've been there, done that, and they know how to help you, and they have great empathy for what you're going through, trying to get off drugs or alcohol. You can schedule a free consultation and read compelling success stories if you go online to RenaissanceRanch.com. That's RenaissanceRanch.com. They now accept most private insurance plans and Medicaid.
Join us, Carrie, Bill, and Gina, weekday mornings on radio.
were just going to tell me some stories here.
Well, I have this file that I keep, a news file, and it's right here somewhere.
Is it named the Gina file?
It is named the Gina file.
Is a Gina file somebody who's very interested in me?
I can't believe it. Oh, there it is. I thought I'd lost it.
Oh, no.
Now, this is where I save stories that I think you will like, or that will gross you out, or that will have some meaning in your life.
Oh, meaning? That's a nice thing.
And in the Gina file, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stories right now. Some of them you have, I think I've mentioned before, and you've skipped them over, but I'll let you pick one or two.
Okay.
So here we go. Making your bed every morning could shorten its lifespan.
Shorten my bed's lifespan?
Your bed's lifespan. Yeah.
I don't see how that's possible.
2 in 5 Americans skip social events due to skin flare-ups.
Can I just
you
skip
may
them
need that.
because I just don't want to go?
You may need that. How to spot hidden cameras in your Airbnb. Missing Florida woman Nicole Baldwin search party raided by police. Woman attacked by shark in Sydney Harbor.
That's why I don't go in the water.
Well, don't go in the Sydney Harbor.
No.
16 recent U.S. foodborne epidemics that'll make you cringe.
I think we already had raw chicken guy. I don't want any more of that.
Shark attacks are on the rise worldwide.
Yep.
4 feminine traits that men go absolutely wild for, according to experts. These are the worst things about using public toilets. And she stole his memory card, and now it's the center of his murder trial. So those were all stories that I thought you would probably find interesting. Is anyone you want me to talk about?
Let's talk about the bathroom one.
These are the worst things about using public toilets.
Yes.
All right. This is a story that I've had since, just earlier this month.
Oh, okay.
The worst things about having to use a public restroom include they did a survey.
Okay.
And they said,
asking people what they hate
thing?
about. Okay.
First, 60% of respondents said pungent smells.
Yeah.
71% said unflushed toilets.
Yes.
I really hate that. You know, you go now. Our toilets here
Self-flush.
They self-flush.
I don't see how people could walk away knowingly not
Yeah, it's gross.
flushing. I don't
know.
I don't know how that happens.
Blockages, 59%. Other unpleasant parts of the experience include unexplained stains on the walls and cubicle doors that don't lock. 6 in 10.
They don't all line up right.
Yeah. More than 6 in 10 adults, 61% claim they don't trust the hygiene of others. I think it should be 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Isn't it? With over half dreading the thought of needing to use the facilities away from home. I don't.
That's why you do the preventative pee before you leave the house.
Always.
Even if you think you don't need to. I tell my kids this when they were little.
And
go
then
use the bathroom before we go.
And then you take Imodium or something, don't you, so that you don't have to poop while you're on vacation?
Right, yeah. I'll deal with that one.
I don't understand that at all.
Which is horrible for your health.
Don't you get really bad stomach pains with that?
I mean, it depends on how long you're going. I don't really do it on vacation. I do it for camping. Because
Gina cannot poop in the woods.
No.
Gina just
A bear does, but I do not.
80% of the 2,000 people surveyed said that they would only use a public toilet if it was completely unavoidable. And in order to make the visit more bearable, nearly half, 46%, would wipe down the seat before use. 52% of women say, I hover rather than sit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how you do that.
It's good for your quads.
Yeah, it's great. I do that at festivals.
My
Porta
quads.
potties have trained me very well.
Oh, my quads. Let's see. People say people say they hold on to their bags and things because they don't want to put their belongings on the floor.
Yeah, of course.
A thing that must go is stalls that don't have hooks.
Yes, I agree.
Because do you know what I've done before? Hang it around my neck. You know, so I don't.
And hover.
Yeah, exactly.
You must be, I'll bet you're really strong.
Yeah,
at least the legs are.
This study was commissioned by a toilet cleaning brand in Great Britain called Blue, Bloo. Blue. They
is
found
that like the blue water?
I don't know.
Do
Maybe.
people still do the blue water?
I've seen a couple of places, but not often.
I used to think that was really cool. You could hang that a little thing
Yeah.
in the tank, and it'd make the water blue.
I know you can still buy them, but I don't know
I
many
never
places
see it,
that use
though.
them.
It says Londoners, 58% of Londoners are content with using a restroom open to the public, believing the standard of cleanliness is under par, but they'll use
But
it.
London is one of those places that's hard to find a public toilet.
Mm.
It's not just,
Yeah.
or
It's-
sometimes you have to pay.
In Amsterdam, there's a public toilet that it's like open air.
What?
It's I don't know how to describe it. You
It's
walk
not an
in
enclosed
and
space?
No, it is enclosed, but you walk in through a little tunnel and it kind of winds around, and then there's a place where you pee.
It's not like there's no roof on it.
No
There's
roof.
No.
Yeah, no roof. Just
Hmm.
and no door or anything.
So no privacy.
I mean, somebody can walk in on you,
Right.
But they can't see you from the street or the
Right.
sidewalk, or the canal.
Because it's a spiral.
Yeah, just a spiral. And I've mentioned before, I've been in public restrooms that are co-ed in New York, like at nightclubs and
Yeah.
stuff.
Mhm.
It's just where, like, there'll be a long trough where
Yeah.
there'll be guys
Yeah.
peeing, and women will come in and use stalls.
So at University of Oregon, they had.
And I was fine with it. I don't.
They have these really cool bathrooms, which I think we should have more of, and it would help get rid of all of this craziness. It's just a big bathroom with a bunch of different locking door stalls. There's no bail or
urinal or
There's
anything.
no urinal. It is just like there's 20 just individual locking stall doors, and everybody comes out and you wash
but
your
you can-
hands.
Yeah, you go in there and lock the door, and you can do all kinds of stuff in
No,
there.
but we should just have more. Here's a bathroom with a bunch of locking stalls. That's what we have, and
I was at
everybody
the
can use it.
I was down at the fairground. I don't know if I was at the state fair or a concert or something, but here at the fairgrounds in Utah, in Salt Lake, and the bathrooms were jammed with people. The men's room was full of, and the women's, there was a big line, and I was in the men's room, and all of a sudden I hear this woman's voice saying, "I'm coming in. I cannot wait.
I can't wait.
I am coming in there.
Okay.
Is there an open stall?" And all the men went, "Yeah, okay, fine." And there were guys standing at urinals and stuff.
Yeah.
All she sees is your back. I mean,
Yeah.
Big deal. All right. Anyway, that's it. The Gina Five.
All right. 9:53.
I want to thank Tasha
Mm-hmm.
for sending a couple of things over our way via email. Let's see, let me go back there where I want to make sure I get it right. She sent a whole list of misheard song lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little later on, she sent another email, 25 of the best crock pot recipes of all time. So 25 crock pot recipes.
Which one are you going to make first?
Well, I haven't had a chance to go through all of them. It just came through. I mean, it's an embarrassment of riches. It's Persian lamb stew, Mom's New Orleans red beans and rice. I mean, come on.
Is there an all-day doll in there?
Everyday doll.
Everyday doll?
Chicken pot, crock pot chicken soup with the ginger and fennel. Pasta et fagoule. Meaty meatballs. No. Grape jelly meatballs. No. So, thank you, Tasha, for sending all that stuff.
Nick, what are you wearing?
No, that's not Nick. That's Leela
What?
from Futurama.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what are we talking about?
What are you talking about?
You're You're wearing some pair.
I got some new shades, if that's what you're asking.
You
And they're
got a
pretty
new
cool.
shade.
Yeah.
Is this for your DJ persona? Is this for your?
I can't say the name of my DJ persona on air, so
Oh.
no. But I did also have a cookie that came with it. I figured you might want it, Bill.
It's a cookie with his face on it.
Uh-huh.
That is you, isn't it?
That is me from yesterday.
Why do
Yeah.
you have a cookie with your face on it?
That is
There,
also
see?
a long story I don't want to
There
get
it
into.
Jeez.
But
What?
All right, Frozone.
aren't these glasses sick?
DJ Frozone.
That's a word.
You're sick.
That's a word.
Sugar House Cookies.
Just so people at home who listen to an audio format know, they're Cyclops glasses.
Yeah,
so
all one.
they go completely
Yeah.
across the eyes. And I hope the
And-
razor sharp sight can give me the foresight into what I need to do for my upcoming show.
They look really uncomfortable.
No, they don't.
Yes, they look uncomfortable.
No, they don't.
They may not be uncomfortable.
Do you want to try them out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they look uncomfortable.
Give them a sport.
Okay.
Let's see.
Give them a what?
A sport.
Oh, I thought you said squirt.
Sport them.
Oh, Bill. Hell yeah.
Well, I look good in any pair of sunglasses, as we all know.
That's true.
I rock any sunglasses.
It's been proven.
The guy who we got those from said I had a childlike heart.
Yeah, they're
Or,
they're very uncomfortable.
Was it
They
bra-
look uncomfortable and they feel uncomfortable.
Might have said childlike brain. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
it would be brain.
Yeah.
Good
no,
idea.
Bill, sick.
All right.
Oh, I got to get a picture of you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's do the promo, and then you can get a picture.
Wait, I can't see with them on. I need to go find the promo now because I was on looking at Tasha's email.
Come on, Nick's got to get to his show.
Yes.
You are going
There
to
it
do a
is.
show today, aren't
I
you?
do have the
Okay.
room reserved here at 10 yet.
You're giving money away, right?
Yeah, 10:15.
Okay.
Do I have to tease?
I'm ready.
I'm not on the clock yet.
Okay.
All right. For Thursday's Radio from Hell show, I've been preparing you a brand new edition of Geek News.
And I've been preparing a fine offering of boner candidates for your voting pleasure.
And I've been preparing new and interesting ways to interrupt and ruin Bill's stories.
This show is so political.
Radio from Hell has prepared a great show for you Thursday morning here on X96.
All right. Thank you. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Hey, dude, don't you know who I am?
Dude?
It's because I got these glasses
Oh,
on.
okay. Dude.
Oh, okay. Nick is